Hello, good evening, gamers. It's your girl, of course, Mitch Gaming, your caster for the Kenya PUBG Mobile League Season 7. We are in the finals stage. As of from today, tomorrow, the next weekend, we are going to be having 6 games per day. And after these games, only 10 teams proceed to participate in the Africa Cup. So I'm hoping to see good play coming from the gamers, seeing that a lot is on the line. But yeah, karibuni sana kwenye live stream. If you're already here, thank you so much for joining us. For the new subs, thank you for subscribing. Make sure you've sent the live stream link to every single PUBG mobile group that you're in and invite them, because this is the Kenya PUBG Mobile League Season 7 finale stage, and a lot of teams are going to be pushing to their level best. And for some teams, we know them. Kuna wale nimewapata pale kwenye Kenya University Esports ranking. I've met Rec, I've met RW. Those two teams are participating in those rankings. Of course, on that side, we just have new players that are new to the competitive side of PUBG Mobile. But vile wanaendelea, one day we'll find them here in KPL na tutakuwa wengi vile inafaa, no? Otherwise, I just want to welcome you guys as you wait for the room is about to start in the next 2 minutes, I believe. And then we can begin our game. For our first game tonight, we are going to be playing Sanhok. And I'm excited because Sanhok is one heavy map, and you can see we have 60 players in the game. Actually, we're supposed to have more, but I'm guessing some people have not yet maybe gotten home or gotten the joining the room codes and the passcodes, because you can see some are just 2 or 3, and it's not even allowed, okay? You need to make sure that as of next game that all your players are in the game, in the lobby, and they're getting ready to start the matches. See you guys in a few. I'm just going to put not a BRB, but I'm going to put my mic off, but I'll be here with you guys as you wait for the room to start. Okay, and the game has finally commenced. We are in the first game of the night, that is Sanhok. Looking at the flight path, it's coming all the way from, I think let me just wait on it, because I might say the wrong pronunciation and then we might have a very long time. But it is Nakam, yes. Going all the way to Lakawi, and of course, I'm going to expect a lot of early fights, because in Sanhok, a lot of teams have similar landing spots when it comes to Sanhok, since it's a small map. But I'm here, of course, spectating, no pressure. Last time, they were the ones leading, but then Team Execute happened to just surpass them after the last games of last week. So it was just an interesting thing to see. And the margin was not that big. I believe around 3 to 5 points. But the competition is stiff. Kenya PUBG Mobile Leagues are becoming as intense every single day. But thank you so much for everyone who's here. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share the live stream. What's good, Ninja Boy? Welcome to the live. Scopy King, habari yako. Najua utaanza kusumbua watu, but we are in Paradise Resort. We have no one landing next to them. But just outside, we can see 4PF just landing almost close to where we have everyone else I8 is already in a fight. At least now I can say their team name without saying 18. But Baker has been able to get a knock and a thrust on TK. Let's have a better view of all this. NGX DeMarco getting a knock on the I8 players. Another knock is there. NGX is also playing in the Kenya University Esports ranking, and they have been taken back to lobby. That is DeMarco and NGX Kelly. GG's to you, I8. I can still see players around. The Knights are in the building. Already Hero has been taken back to lobby, leaving just 3 people still standing. That is Steno, Erangel, and Star Ninja. Oh, SG team. Man, that team, I keep on forgetting their full name. But SG is in a fight against Solo Esports. They have already been able to take 2 players back to lobby. One of them is not from SG. And now we have just 2 players remaining from Solo Esports. That is Fire and Fallen. They have to find a way of surviving this. Remember, only 10 teams proceed to the next level. That is the Africa Cup. But if you do not make it, it's fine. There's the next time. Backshots there on SG Power. And he has been knocked and tasted immediately by Fallen. Kama una earphones, then utasikiaje watu wakiwa nyumako? Mani sawa sawa. So Fallen and his teammates are waiting. It's the Astos. Okay, good damage. We have 1 knock. Second knock. Good cover there. Good cover, SG. But we still have 1 player from Solo Esports. That is Fire. And he is going in for that push. Let's see how this plays out. And SG have been taken back to lobby by just 2 players. Where did the audio go now? Is the audio there? I hope it is. Okay, it is. I was checking on the game audio. But Solo Esports having just 2 players remaining. SG have been wiped with Fallen using the shotgun. Man, this shore is, I think I'll have to embrace them at this point. Vile kunaenda, everyone using a shotgun is not disappointing us at all. Let's just have a look at another team and what they're doing. We have TYC here. No team is next to them yet. I have seen, well, the alpha teams, okay? TK finally in a fight. They were just next to where we had the NGX fight, and now just I8 has 1 player down. That is Sultan. I don't think the revive is going to happen easily, but Baker is also down. Akbar is low. TK Erangel is just next to, this is who, 1 HP? Boyka. Why is Boyka here? Oof, nice damage. We need to have a push happening here. If it's a Kobe, we need to have it cooked, because if it is not cooked, itauma nje vibaya na mtu mmoja ataumia. But we need to have it cooked vibaya sana. We need to see these nades getting cooked. 4PF and no pressure in a fight. Yes, we had no pressure in boot camp, and 4PF was just next to them, not even boot camp, but Paradise Resort. And no pressure is just scouting around, getting those kills. Remember, this is how the Africa Cup is going to be played. Let me just brief you that in a few. But Nemesis has been revived, and we have a push taking place. NP Stunner leading the push to the DBS. And nades have been cooked. Are we going to see a Kobe? Nades are getting cooked. Is it a Kobe? 4PF Judas is damaged. A push might just happen. Lost our Grenadier. Our man of the match before, we have Demon King getting a Kobe on 4PF Judas. Stana receiving some damage from Habibi. But how far he's... Oh, Habibi is far. Nemesis is also down. And his teammate Gardner just tested 4PF Judas, and we have a third party happening right now. LTD are just next to where this fight is happening. 4PF might just be the ones getting cooked at this point. They are surrounded back, center, everywhere, because NP is here. Prison has been tested. LTD is not taking any chances. They're getting every kill they can see on their way, and one of the NP players was on their way, and they took him back to lobby. Seeing now that the tables have turned, NP is the one that is now having all the hits, literally all the hits. But Nisawa, yeah, what a survive. We know NPs can survive. They will survive. Let's see how this plays out. Demon King is getting revived. That's a positive side of things. NP Lost has been knocked. LTD is just flanking, trying to see how much they can see as this fight continues, and they're not getting any L's. NP is receiving a lot of damage from every single side. LTD mnafanya nini vijana wetu? No pressure. Why? But we love to see it. We love to see when people go all out. Russian trying to confirm that Thas and NP lost. We know lost is a good is a strong anchor in no pressure. And if we take him back to lobby, it doesn't mean that NP is how do I put this? Disabled. They can still continue playing. Demon King is low. Nades are still flying in. LTD. Rithwan. Last time I forgot his name. But the guy is just in front of him. Beautiful nade from Demon King. And he just took himself back to lobby. It's interesting, sorry. Last time I saw another one and I said, wow, beautiful nade. Oh my God, I'm sorry for saying that. But nah, Demon King, what happened? What happened to that nade? Yeah? But Nisawa, LTD have lived to fight another day. And for 4PF, just luckily for them, when this fight was happening, everyone forgot about Habibi and Gardner and they just focused on everyone else. It's just, when it's your day, you're just lucky. Let's have a look at Rek Tessa here. He said, nakujanga tu senye memaliza vita. Tessa, I'm here around you because there's a team just in front of you and I believe that is I8. I can see our 1 HP Boyka boss and his teammate Akbar. I don't know what to expect, okay? For these games, we have already lost no pressure, right? We have all these teams that have made it to the top 20. For sure, they all stand a chance of just impressing every single one of us. Yes, they are some teams we have seen them do better than others, but acha tuone. Hey, Tessa with 2 knocks. Knock and a Thas. The Knights have been taken back to lobby. Boys amedunga jersey ya Liverpool. Who is that? Who is that? But Tessa here coming in with the push, trying to get just closer to where we have the I8 players, but then BPX, excuse me, BPX is just coming closer to them. Akbar being spotted by Tessa, he just scopes and decides, let me give it some time, let me wait for him to make a huge mistake, because already he was open enough for him to take him, but then nothing really happened. Hakuna Matata and Valhalla. Let me go there real quick because something is happening here. Psycho has been knocked and casted immediately. And for now, the 2 players, that is Keys and Kariski, are trying to get towards Valhalla. Good stuff there, Chacha. We have a knock. Of course, he's going to try and make him go back to lobby. An immediate thrust. I don't know where his teammate is, but Keys has been taken back to lobby. LTD Russian taken. Oh, 4PF, they had made it out alive, but Rek is also in a fight. Gardner and Habibi have been taken back to lobby by LTD. I'm going to check on Rek here. Hemo getting dusted. 1 HP Boyka boss getting taken back to lobby by Tessa. Tessa leo man nasonga unafanya nikirudi hakuna kitu bwana. Okay, but I8 Akbar is still just in front of Tessa. I'm sure he's aware that he's there, but on their right, they need to be informed that BPX is also here, and if they're not careful, something might just happen to them, and that will be good third-party fight. TYC currently in a fight against Valhalla. Tycoons Esports, they have gotten their knock there. I don't know if there's going to be any thrust happening yet, but LTD Russian getting a taste of his own medicine. He has been knocking quite a number of people, and now this time he's the one who's down. LTD with 1 also getting knocked. Man, I can't switch to LTD. So the 2 of them have been taken back to lobby. That is Russian and Rithwan. I'm hoping that's how I'm supposed to say her name, Rithwan. I really hope it is. But 1 HP players are just in front of where we have LTD. Blocking the bridge, we have Smokey and Spiky as the only 2 players remaining. They need to do a lot. They have a lot of catching up to do, because being that just 2 players, they need to figure out a strategy that will work without them losing their players this early. EXE, HM Kariski getting a knock on EXE, but then he was just taken back to lobby by Skrr because he was a solo. We saw one of the players being taken back to lobby. Valhalla still at it with TYC. Let's just watch Valhalla's POV. There are only 2 players. Chacha has really done a good job getting Hakuna Matata players. Really do the same thing for TYC, but unfortunately not, because TYC Butcher was given the cover fire. Sips hot tea. Let's move around. So we have just 9 teams remaining. This is the beauty of Sanhok. It is a small map and you get surprised every single corner. EXE player Excommunicado has just been knocked and casted immediately by Thala Esports. That means they are here in bootcamp. EXE has decided that bootcamp is their landing spot. Kwa wale wanataka kubishana nguvu na team execute, this is their official landing spot. Every single game from last week, you can still see they're doing it even tonight. That means Team Execute's official landing spot in Sanhok is nothing but bootcamp. Thala Esports player Buffalo throwing some nades, but no confirmed knock yet. Not a Kobe. It is not a Kobe. But yo, watu wa kujifinya nade. It's usually so embarrassing za zingine. Timetako wamekungojea, but then they say a good grenadier needs to have good MS. Of which, okay, I'm starting to believe that. Kitambo I used to say it's just earphones. But kama MS yako ni mbaya hata ujui kama umejipiga nade, just sad. LTD Spiky getting knocked outside the zone. This means 1 HP is really blocking LTD and they cannot make it to the zone. They have gotten their kill there on LTD Spiky. That leaves only one player and that is Smokey with 1 HP just in front of him. Nakwambia 1 HP wamefanya ile yenye kila mtu usema. Wanakaza haga. Hakuna kusonga hapa till this zone shifts. Hakuna kwenye wanaenda. But then again, these are esports room cards. Once this zone closes, hakuna kwenye utaenda. You will need to heal up. Do you have enough meds for that? You might just get to lose some of your teammates because you're deciding to wait on the enemy team outside the zone. I mean, it doesn't really work out like that, but LTD Smokey receiving some good amount of damage. He wanted to retreat to the vehicle. It is damaged. Question is, will he make it to the zone? At this point, I don't know, but what? I'm not sure. For the teams playing Kenya University Esports ranking, Rec and RW. But the RW dominate kule, eh? Don't joke with the real warriors of PUBG Mobile wewe. Eish. Nakwambia wana wipe. Unaona vile EXE na move around with the vehicle, sijui nini. That is exactly how RW plays the what's this? It plays the Kenya University Esports ranking. Angeendesha hapa ningeuliza kwani Sanhok unaweza endesha ndani ya maji, but since not, let's just go back to where we had Thala Esports players because they were next to Team Execute, but they have just retreated outside of bootcamp, not that far, just the buildings next to it, and then Team Execute now really has to find a way of making it to the zone. Here are the real warriors. They have not yet engaged in any fight, which is fine, but let's watch Rec ni kama anangojea watu. Tessa is on the lookout. Yenjana scout kuona watu wako wapi, but we can see 9 teams still standing. Look at the size of the zone. The zone is just going to close in right now in the next 35 seconds, and kuna watu wataumia. Sijui nitasema aje, but there are some people who are going to suffer when this zone closes. Here now we have to accept it. I'm just gonna leave it at it. Hatuna neno, but kama hauna enough meds, if you do not have good reflex and you have survived this long, wait, there's a team I have not seen. Where is the team Gap? Is there a team Gap here? I don't think so. LTD, Smokey getting a knock and an immediate thirst. 1 HP Finn getting some good damage on him. But yes, of course, the zone is becoming dangerous by the minute, and that is it for Smokey. He has been taken back to lobby. TYC Mood receiving some fire from Thala Esports player Soul, and he is down. He might just try to get a thirst happening, but luckily for him, there's a tree next to him and he has made it to cover. Question is, will the revive happen? We can see some damage happening on Thala Esports players, and the Thala 7 is down. They need to get the revive happening because for TYC, they might just do the same thing. 1 HP Finn losing to the zone. Redeem imeenda. Of course imeenda. Imeenda. Bora uhai. For those who are watching the live stream, of course, never forget to like the live, subscribe if you're here too, and share this link to every single place. Rec team and RW encountering each other. You know what? Let's go watch this, because Rec and RW are playing in the QR Games, Kenya University Esports ranking, and we have Zeno coming in with the push. Yasser finally is revived. Baraka with the push. Guys are cooking. Oh, Baraka. Zeno getting shot from the back by solo esports player Fire, who has just been knocked by the zone. People are losing their players to the zone. Quite unfortunate. Forlan here is not even close to his teammate. TYC Smith getting knocked. EXE is also whacking Hapa. Thala esports players losing to the zone, but Rec and RW are still at it, and RW has been taken back to lobby by Rec. If not all, I think a number of players. Let me check on RW. Yes, Yasir and his teammate Baraka still remaining. Baraka is down. Shade. Yasir, we need to see the shotguns. He is pushed. He was reloading. S12K, the only weakness he has, it's the reload, man. BPX getting Thala esports players, that is Buffalo, getting them from where they were engaging in a fight against TYC. I don't know how I cannot find them. Okay, found them. So Thala esports might not be able to make it to the zone, as you can see just by checking at the minimap on my right. Okay, the only team that is in zone right now is BPX, but we have a team coming in, flanking them around with the vehicle, and we have a team that has just made it to the zone, and that is EXE players getting knocked by Progs. What is that name? But BPX Gyarados with a knock there on TYC Butcher. Team Execute really needs to figure out a way how they're going to make it to the zone, but TYC Butcher has been taken back to lobby. TYC still holding it tight. Team Execute has only one player that is closer to the knocked player, that is frozen, and he cannot get the revive happening at all because of the distance, and he has no meds. His HP is too low to engage in a fight. Ray there getting knocked and tasted immediately by the same player that got the knock on EXE players. Rec Zeno. Okay, TYC having a hard time there. Thala esports players are getting knocks. Thala esports player No Soul tasting EXE players. We have just nade. Okay. So once they got their kill there on EXE, BPX sent a nade flying into where we have Thala esports player No Soul, and that nade got him knocked. TYC is also having a hard time here from BPX. BPX is going all out, that's for sure, and TYC Smith just put himself open to get thirsted, because at this point we don't know if they were going to be able to get the revive. The zone is closing in. Costa is outside the zone. Thala esports player top on the right, sporting Costa, good damage. Costa almost made it to the zone, but he has no meds. Watu meds zimendapi. Costa has been taken by the zone. That leaves only two teams remaining, Thala esports and BPX. BPX has three guys, top Sabina solo, and now they're coming in with that push. They are not even taking any chances. They're not wasting time, and they have taken this guy back to lobby just by hitting the forehead. Nikaambia mcheze game ka una kama ucheze game ka una forehead ukaingia na forehead. Anyway, in a joke, guy. It's a joke. But coming in fast for the first time in a long time. This is game 1 out of 6. We have none other than BPX winning game number 1 with nothing but 9 eliminations. That's what we're talking about. 9 eliminations or no. Coming in second, Thala esports with 2, third TIC with 3, fourth Team Execute 1, 5 Rec with 9, 6 Solo Esports 4, 7 RW 1, 8 1 HP 3, 9 LTD with how many? 7 10 Valhalla 0, 11 Hakuna Matata 0, 12 I8 with 4, 13 4PF 0, 14 The Knights 3, 15 No Pressure 1, 16 SG with 2, and then 17 NGX with 0. Going all out tonight with 5 defeats. We have Rec Zeno, Best Companion, TYC Costa with 3 rescues, and then finisher with the final elimination. We have Progs getting the guy just by hitting the forehead. How impressive is that? Well, that has been it for game number 1. It has been nothing but an amazing game to watch. I'll be seeing you guys in game number 2. We remember we have 6 games tonight. Game number 1 is down. Game number 2 coming in a few. For those who did not get to join, kindly keep time because 6 games is not something you want to delay, okay? Keep your funds ready, keep your charges ready because it's 6 games back to back. BRB.
Just rather watch me fall from a quarter mile. I can see you at the call. Think about it, ring won't tell you what I saw. When you break it off, you'll see who had it all. You had it fall asleep when you're counting stars. Get it together. Your mind can't sleep when you let it serve. But now you wanna see me fall from a quarter mile. I can see you at the call. Think about it, ring won't tell you what I saw. When you break it off, you'll see who had it all. You had it all. Break it off, you'll see who had it all. You had it all. You said you wanted to fall into oblivion. Forget about the world we're living in.
Davis, hi, how are you? Welcome to the live stream. We are in game number 2. This is Erangel. We have seen game number 1 has been very interesting. BPX taking the win for game number 1. Man, she doing this. But good stuff to you, BBX. At BBX. Ah, hey, I'm BBX niliwaita, but please, I'm begging you, All right. But yes, we have officially started game number 2. This is the Kenya PUBG Mobile Season 7, where we are in the finals stage and only the top 10 teams will get to play in the Africa Cup after the next weekend. Let's have a look at the flight path. Coming all the way from military base, headed to Jejapul. And how I'm feeling about this flight path, I can say I'm on both sides. He could not even come to our sport. Sorry about that, I8 Sultan. But time is of the essence, and you have to be in your room on time, okay? So how do you feel about this flight path? Seeing the way it's cutting across, mostly on the western side of Erangel, I am going to expect to see some fight, probably around Gatska, Jejapul, and in Pochinki also. I'm expecting some sort of fight, but I can see Baker. Baker is the one who's far away from his teammates. Quite unfortunate. But Gap is finally... No, it's Gap is finally in the game. I've seen them. I've seen GPG. Yes, they are in the game. Hey, what is a Giat Pounder? I get it. What? The zone is tripping. How is the zone on the eastern side of Erangel at the players on the flight path that led them to the western side? Now the players that will go towards this lower side of the map might have a lot of traveling to do before they make it to the zone. And I hope that they get to loot up enough meds, because they'll need it. If you do not loot enough meds, we'll have you guys getting knocked by the zone, something we do not want to see at all at this point, okay? But other than that, karibuni sana kwenye live stream. Just make sure you do the one thing that I usually ask for: like, subscribe, and share the live stream. But 4PF is already in a fight. I need to go to where 4PF is. Juata sijui wako wapi. But 4PF is already engaging in a fight. They have been able to get a knock, and we might just see a push happening because SG Simba is down. SG Power and his teammates are not close to him. SG Ninja is not even close. Same to SG Power. He's not close, so I don't think the river will happen as of now. But when I was looking at Jejapul, we had a good amount, not even Jojo, where we had GPG. No pressure, getting Hakuna Matata. Jamal has been knocked and immediately. Stana getting knocked by HM Psycho. Of course, we're going to see a push happening. If you notice you're playing against no pressure, it's just that to think about the task, because if this team stands, I don't think you'll have another chance of fighting against them, especially if they want to go aggressive on you. TYC and I8 also in a fight. LTD getting a knock. This is in Pochinki. And for Erangel, we know which teams land here. LTD, Team Gap, or even sometimes we'd have not even no pressure. Star, the team that used to be called Star Force. I think it's Star Force, Seal. I can't remember, but Nile Akina Nash, they also used to land in Erangel. So, but now that they do not play here, we cannot see them, but usually they'd land here. Usually. GPG Joker getting tested. This is an Erangel game, but it might go faster than we have expected it to go. Sometimes it goes slow. Same to Miramar, but NP getting the knock on Psycho after getting a knock on Stana, and they need to get the push happening. NP Prison still holding the same place that I left him at. NP Stana is the one going for a push right now, looking for the Hakuna Matata players. This seems to be one of those fights you just want to go away from. But acha tuone. NP Stana And no pressure players are trying to get the push happening. Let's see where the Hakuna Matata players are. HM Psycho has finally been revived. They have one player in lobby so far. That is Jamal. Psycho healing up. He's ready to go for another fight. Gap player J has been knocked. And they are now waiting. HM is seriously waiting. And Pistana getting a push. 5, why did you miss those shots? He had the opportunity of knocking one of the NP players, but Get Pounder getting a knock. Hey, Get. Nice name. LTD Smokey is down, getting knocked by the Get Pounder. LTD Spiky trying to also get the push happening with a shotgun. Hey! Not way game. Are you obsessed with the shorty? Oh, shorties. Shotgun. Are we going to see something happening? Nade getting cooked by Spiky. Get Pounder with the damage. Oh, that name. We just want to get it. Yeah, it's a nice name to hear. GPG 629 also trying to get some damage on Spiky. I already left a Pounder just behind Spiky. But SG and 4PF are still engaging in a fight. J trying to get the push happening there. Mwenye aliambia J anapeana assist yake. Did you fulfill your promise? Uliuza dadako ama bado? But anyway, so it seems like LTD have been taken back to lobby by Team Gap. They've gapped you all the way back to lobby. NP getting HM Kariski and his teammates back to lobby. The fight here happened real quick. Even before you could get there, Hakuna Matata players have already been taken back to lobby. Thala Esports is still far away from the zone. Thala Esports, BPX, NP, SG. But the one that is farthest is Thala Esports. They really need to get moving before the zone decides to destroy their, well, career in the Kenya PUBG Mobile League Season 7. Hot tea. Oh, what a wonder. What a wonder. But let's see how this plays out for everyone at this point. So far, we have LTD in lobby. We have I8 in lobby. Hakuna Matata. Seems like there's some Matata hapo. They're also in lobby. So watu wanaenda kuenda, alright? It's not even an easy game. Like I said, these top 20 teams are not easy to go against, okay? Every team that made it to the top 20, they have something to bring to the table. Be it foreheads, be it DBS, be it self-nades, everything wataleta kwa meza. But they are not easy teams. Do not underestimate any team when you're pushing them, because these teams, getting to the top 20 was not easy. You had to fight against lobby A, B, B, C. It was all mixed up. Sometimes the lobbies were too heavy for the players. Sometimes they were not that heavy. Excuse me. But they made it to the top 20. Now they have to work even harder because they need to make it to the top 10 to participate in the African leagues. Remember, top 1 in Kenya plays against top 1 in every single country in Africa. 2, 3, every other, like that, other countries in Africa. 4, 5, 6, 7, like that. If you get the gist of what I'm saying. So you have like a lot to do. So, and it will be nice for the people who want their teammates to progress skill-wise. Then this might just be the thing you need to be doing, playing the Kenya PUBG Mobile Leagues, because every single season comes with something new for your teammates, comes with one point of learning. But we have solo esports players just going to where we have wreck team. Are they ready to wreck everyone? Wreck Tessa? I don't know, but solo esports, are you ready for that fight against wreck team? I wouldn't underestimate any team. I told you these teams are a tough crowd. These teams are definitely a tough crowd. Anyway, make sure you've liked the live stream, shared the live stream, subscribed to my YouTube channel, and let's continue enjoying the games, because leo hatulali mpaka 6 games are done, na niko hapa enjoy chai yangu moro just to be here with you guys. But 4PF is also in a fight. We left them with SG there in Georgia Pool, and it seems like now the tables have turned. 4PF has already lost 2 players. 4PF Habibi doesn't have any meds, and 4PF GG's. Better luck next time. Msipo loot meds, mkiland in zone. What do you guys expect, to be honest? Saa zingine unawanda, are you playing PUBG Mobile? Anyway, NGX team are here, and we have one player. He joined as a solo, unfortunately, because by the time he was joining, the room pressed start and it found him as a solo team player on slot 1. Pole sana. NGX are now retreating. Let's look at team execute. Wamenyamaza sana. Yes, of course, we know they land in school. Yeah, kuna teams as it change landing spots. Is Excommunicado lagging or am I lagging? Yenje swali. 1 HP XDR. Leo sijaona their number 1 fan talking, but usually he's on the chat just cheering up his team. But for today, I've not seen him at all, which is okay. It's okay. RW 1 HP getting knocked out by 1 HP. 1 HP Enet getting knocked by Yasir. RW pia kucheza the core games. Hata kama zinakaa rahisi, you actually learn. Because have you ever played against a noob? Jamaa atakunok na atakufinya continuous till his mag ends. So yeah, even those slow competitive games you need to play for the experience. RWTZ getting scoped there by 1 HP Finn, but no fire yet. Ange fire too. Just fired it again. Fired it. 1 HP Finn still looking down where we had the RW team. Yasir still at the same place, and Finn with his teammates should probably either decide, are we going to push, is this a fight we want to take, or are we going to retreat? Seeing that they know that is RW after the thirst, then they should probably come up with a decision, are we pushing or not? Let me check on another team. Solo Esports bado hawajasukuma rec team. What are we deciding, Solo Esports? Okay, they seem to have decided to retreat and head towards the zone. Let's have a look at Thala Esports. They were quite far. They landed in Primorsk. Now they have to go a long way around just to make it to the zone. And I don't know why, but I don't think that was the right call for them. But luckily they got the vehicles and now they can go towards the zone. We have 14 teams still standing with the zone closing in, going to the third stage. It's going to be one intense final fight. Yo, na mimi nataka kuiona yote. Someone said we need to see EXE versus LTD versus NP. Now that's the thing. LTD is already in lobby, so leo tungoje NP versus Team Executes. Nani ndume? Oh yeah, acha tungoje. BPX EXE Ray. Okay, EXE finally getting into a fight. Ray gets nice nade there from Frozen, and seems like BPX player has already been tested. Progs, the last game he was really covering up there for the teammates, but now Gyarados sijui kama yuko, but Mans is waiting on someone to make a mistake. Aya, pato kipumua unapatikana. Because look at the EXE players just coming around. Excommunicado trying to cook up some nades, getting pre-nades flying in, but will he have a knock? Nade number 1, nothing. Will he throw another nade? But he's pushing there with the DBS. We need to see the DBS. Baker has been taken back to lobby. GG's. Excuse me. Nade been cooked. Good earphones. Good damage. Now he can get the push happening. Excommunicado with the push using the DBS and the nade, taking BPX Gyarados back to lobby. GG's. But hapo you have seen the power of good earphones, because Excommunicado immediately changed his view and decided to look at the side where BPX Gyarados' face was actually running to. So that's the power of good earphones. Kama hauna, I don't know what to tell you, but you need to invest in one. But Solo Esports have finally gotten their push on Rec Team. Rec Tessa getting tested immediately. He was knocked, and now we have just Rec everyone, and Rec Zeno as the only ones remaining. He's smoking out his place, probably thinking of a retreat, which is totally okay, seeing that he's already outnumbered. And yes, he has been able to retreat with Solo Esports player Fallen trying to get some damage on him. His teammate Zeno was just, oh not Zeno, everyone was just next to him, but Solo Esports, I don't know if they're going to get a push. But Fallen gets in the vehicle, probably trying to scut them out. Okay, he's not. I actually thought he was going to get a push happening there, but no, we have not seen any push happening yet. The zone is closing, guys. Stage 3 is closing in the next 33 seconds. Are you in zone? Because it's going to be one heavy fight. You can see Fallen has 0 meds. and he's still trying to get something on Rec Team. That is probably the worst call you can make right now with the zone. Amejificha kwa bush. Leo I need to see snakes, man. I need to see people with 1,000 IQ. Hata kama ni a noob, man. Umeona noob vile anajifichanga kwa msitu? Who even thinks of that? As in, game iko na miti, okay? Iko na mawe. Unaweza kimbia kwa mawe jifiche. But someone will snake in a bush na utamuona. Anaitwa Shakid, okay? Shakid will either camp kwa bush, ni wango. X5 ndio bush camper, alafu Shakid ni vehicle camper. I'm telling you, if you see a car next to Team Execute, please look inside the car because there's someone seated. And that person will destroy your career when you're pushing Team Execute. Usiseme sijakwambia. SG are certified campers kuanzia huu leader wao. God naneke. Nani amekukosea? Tuambie sai tumwambie amekukosea. Alafu wao mkosea next game. Zone closing in. This is what we love to see. This is the type of congestion we need to see. People are being forced to get inside the zone. EXE getting a knock on 1 HP. Player Itachi. We have their Finn. He's the only one remaining from his team getting pushed. You can see the amount of people just next to him. Push happening next to Mikado down. Oh, Finn was almost thirsting. My guys. Yo. But we love to see the congestion. We love to see it because that is what is important. We need the pressure. We need to see it. I love the violence, man. Nataka mtu anafinywa mpaka anakasirika anatupa simu huko anasema I quit. If you've not done that playing PUBG Mobile, bado hujaisikia. You've never met campers in a room. Ukashtuka kichwa yako iko uma side moja cause umeshtuka. Okay? Anyway, SG players are just holding it tight here. They do not want to leave their place. They have one player scouting the area for them. NGX moving around with the vehicle also. They seem to be scouting around. We are in stage 4 of the zone. The only teams that are in zone right now is TYC, TK, and then we have Team Execute player. Skr is also going towards the zone. Everyone right now is pushing hard to make it to the zone, but we have a Kobe getting NP Starner. Let's go there. Giat Pounder. Hey, this Giat guy is just Giating everyone. Hey. It seems like he likes those Giat. I Giat you, baby girl. Maybe, I'm just saying, maybe. But SG, EXE, still in a fight there. We can see, I didn't say my day, but SG team have been wiped by EXE, and then also the Giat player just got his kill because of Team Execute. RW and NGX also in a fight. We have a lot happening in my screen right now. For some reason, I cannot remember the team. Oh, RW lived to see another day. Yasir, this man usually goes a lot for his team. I'm not gonna lie about that. But solo esports player, nani amedisconnect amenirusha huko. God. TYC and Rek in a fight. Thala Esports also getting their knocks there on TK. Sorry about that. Sujina Nioni met up, but that player just disconnected and pushed me outside the game. RW and solo esports player Fallen getting knocked there. Rek team having a hard time making it to the zone with TYC just blocking them at the edge of the zone. RW still at it. Baraka getting an immediate thrust there. And the Thala Esports player are just closing in. Solo esports player just in front of Baraka. I am loving how RW is going all out. We need a Kobe, Baraka. Impresses. Is it a Kobe? Come on, it's a Kobe. And the team at their fire just retreating. Baraka is going in blindly. He cannot see the guys, but there's actually a whole team in front of him if he's not careful. They're just there getting their revives. He needs to see what he can do. He has been hard. He's getting pushed, and Baraka has been taken back to lobby. Last player from Rek has been taken also back to lobby by TYC, and no pressure and TK having a fight here, but then we have third parties, the Gap guys. Giat Pounder in the building. He's about to pound some People holding a nade. Free kills for these guys. Free kills for the Get Pounder. NP Demon King getting a knock on Get Pounder. Hey, UG. Hey! It's Get everything. Thank you so much for using that name. My mouth is just happy saying it. But TK Steno is down. This leaves only one player from TK standing. That is Erangel. I don't know. Alien IGL. Nades still flying in. Team No Pressure is putting all the pressure they can put on this team. Team Execute is also closing in. Mole is flying in. No one is trying to get there but Gap player J cooking up a nade. Kobe. Yes, it is a Kobe. And the Knights have been taken back to lobby just like that. I don't think Jay knows that. But he has been able to task people. So, Len Hero. LNIGL getting the revive again. Gap player Jay with the Kobe again. They just went back to the same room. Earphones, my people. Nunua earphones za 200. TYC and Thala Esports already in a fight, getting at least 2 players. And the Thala Esports players that are remaining, that is Tops and Buffalo, just went where we had the team Gap fight happening. They're about to get some yeah, Gina. Get powder. Get Powder is still around. TYC getting Tops, casting him immediately. And Solo Esports and Skrrr also in a fight. I think here there is no one else. Yes, there isn't. So let's just check on Team Execute because they're also making it hard for Solo Esports. Leaving just one guy standing. That is Fire 77K. But this game, we have the Get Pounder making us happy. But EXE Ray spotting our person, man. And they have just knocked him. They need to now get the push happening or else nothing will happen. Okay, they cannot get the push happening. So we have just 5 teams remaining. The stage is changing. Teams might be forced to make it to the zone. But only one team is not in there. That is the Solo Esports player Fire, who is alone, far away from everyone else. Team Execute is playing it safe. They're not going as aggressive as we know them to. They're just taking their time, which is totally allowed. But nimepata majina hapo. Kuna form ya kutesa, kuna the Giat. So yeah, man, I think that's how I'm supposed to say his name because he put the Y after the G. I don't know if it's Giat or Gat, but it's Giat. So the Giat Pounder. So Gap player J here is trying to get a push on No Pressure. Wacha tuone vile kutaenda. But excommunicado coming in. Mtu alishikiwa tawaza japo na akalala hapo. Pole man. This is a matter of making it to the top 10. So they need to do everything that they can to make it to the top 10. If it means kulala kujuya tawa watalala. But yet, damn it. That name has made me happy for no reason. But acha tuone, maybe the name might just be the reason they win. So TYC is trying to force themselves in the zone. Because if they don't, they will not live to fight till the end of the game. NP Lost just holding the building that is at the edge of the zone. Let's look at NP Lost here. Cooking up a nade. Lost cooking up a nade. Yet Founder receiving a Kobe there for NP Prison, and they might just get pushed now because NP has been going back and forth with this fight, and now Jay has to live up to his name, but NP Prison stopping him where he is, and our Giat Founder and GPGJ have been taken back to lobby. Lost with a Kobe. Butcher, it's coming to you. Wacha watu walie, man. PUBG can make you When I lost my account, I cried. Si ati nilifikiria where PUBG sometimes can get to you, don't it? NP lost. Wow, one. The guy, he's the one getting now. Skrrr is almost getting thirsted. Lost is not letting him slide with all this. NP Stunner getting a knock on TYC. Ray nading his teammate Frozen, quite unfortunate, but TYC here just trying to get a push on NP. He just jumped just behind them. NP Lost switching the gun real quick and then P have been taken back to lobby, and now we have just 2 teams remaining. That is the TYC and Team Execute. EXE Ray cooking up a nade. Is it a Kobe? Oh, Mood just running by in front of where we have Ray. TYC Smith just on the edge. They need to get nades flying in. Otherwise, hapa Giza itaonekana. Giza Totoro. Hey. AXE Ray getting a knock. Why can't I switch to them, man? Okay, so TYC Mood has been thirsted. Excommunicado just taking his time, cooking up a nade. TYC Smith is low, just outside the zone. The nade there from AXE Ray getting TYC Smith. Now the zone is pushing them towards Team TYC. And let's see how this plays out. Let's see how this goes, because the zone is what is pushing EXE. Excommunicado getting knocked by the molly that was pre-mollied by Costa. And Butcher getting the last player from Team Execute. Well, that is it for game number 2. We have new winners of tonight's games. Acha nikwambie, the finals are making people use their brains. It's the IQ for me, my guys. But congratulations to Team TYC for taking the win on game number 2 out of 6, getting 10 eliminations. Coming in second, we have Team Execute with how many eliminations? 14 eliminations. Coming in third, we have NP getting 8 eliminations. Fourth, we have GPG getting 10. 5 Solo Esports 4, 6 Thala Esports 2, 7 The Knight 1, 8 RW 5, 9 Rec 0, 10 NGX 2, 11 SG 3, 12 1HP XDR 0, 13 BPX 0, 14 I8 0, 15 4PF 1, 16 Hakuna Matata 0, 17 LTD 1, and then 18 I8 with 0. Going all out with 6 defeats, we have EXE Ray, best companion with 3 rescues, GPGJ, and then finisher with the final elimination, TYC Costa. Well, that has been it for game number 2. I have enjoyed that game, by the way. Continue like that, please. We have 4 more games to go tonight, and then we can sleep happy. All right, see you guys in a few. As usual, make sure you've liked, subscribed, and shared the live stream to your friends. I'll be seeing you guys in a few. Do not go anywhere. Just get your water bottles and come back.
You just rather watch me fall from a quarter mile. I can see you at the call. Think about it, ring won't tell you what I saw. When you break it off, you'll see who had it all. You had it counting stars. Get it together. Your mind can't sleep when you let it serve. Now you wanna see me fall. From a quarter mile, I can see you at the call. Think about it, ring won't tell you what I saw. When you break it up, you'll see who had it all. You had it You said you wanted to fall into oblivion. Forget about the world we're living in. Fall into oblivion, oblivion. Oh, going in. Fall into oblivion. Fall into oblivion. Forget about the world we're living in. Fall into oblivion, I'm going in. I'm going in. When the lights go down, I've seen hell in you, but you don't care, no, you don't care, no. You just rather watch me fall. From a quarter mile, I can see you at the call. Think about it, ring won't tell you what I saw. When you break it up, you'll see who had it all. You had it all. You said you wanted to fall into oblivion. Forget about the world we're living in. Fall into oblivion.
Okay, we are back. This is game number 3, and wow, I am just loving every single game due. Where people are really going all out, and we love to see it. And we are here for that, all right? Wacha kaende vile kataenda, alright? So game number 1, we had BPX winning, that was in Sanhok, and then game number 2, Erangel, we had TYC taking the win, and now we are in game number 3. We are yet to see the usual teams that we see taking the wins. They're yet to be spotted up there. So wacha tungoje tuone labda they'll impress us. But other than that, how is everyone feeling? How is the live going for you? For those who are here, thank you so much for being in the live stream. For those who have liked, subscribed, and shared also, I appreciate it. Let's just continue growing the competitive side of PUBG Mobile. Okay. I'm trying to check on... Sawa. Okay, all good. So let's just have a look at the flight path. I was to look, but I was checking on something. So Jojo Paul, all the way to military base. We can see some teams have already landed to the usual landing spots. You can see EXE heading to Rozok, GPG going to Pochinki. I don't know where LTD. They actually landed in Pochinki with Team Gapagap. Last game, the team that won it, won the fight in Pochinki was GPG. And now that we have another time for LTD to redeem themselves, are we going to see LTD taking the win again, or is it going to be GPG winning all over again? Watch it turn, but tables might turn. Tables might actually turn. We don't know, but they might turn. Let me do something. I've been asked to do something. 1 second. I'm back. Sorry about that. I had to check on something. But yeah, we are in game number 3. That is Erangel. We have seen TYC and BPX taking position 1 for the last 2 games. We have 3 more games to go apart from this one. And it's going to be quite interesting seeing how people are really pushing themselves to maybe become, you know, the top. Remember that only the top 10 teams get to have the slot there to participate in the African Cup. So let's have a look. Let's see what is going to happen. It seems like LTD is now retreating, avoiding this fight at all costs, which is okay because last game they lost the fight to Team Gap, and now that they have seen that maybe they don't want to lose this time round, or they're just taking their fight slow, might be their strategy, to be honest. So it's basically for them to decide at this point. But yeah, let's get going. GPG, we left them in Pochinki. Let's have a look at 4PF and what they're up to. 4PF is just the same place, usually landing in Georgiapol. Valhalla has been quiet. We have not seen much coming from them. Team No Pressure and RW. Well, okay, I told you Real Warriors are even better when they're playing the Kenyan Varsity Sports ranking. So let's just give them time. They may just surprise us. But No Pressure, no prison player here. Trying to cook up a nade. We have Criminal getting knocked. Is it a Kobe prison? No, it is not a Kobe. But a lot is happening as of now. Stana trying to get a push happening. Criminal is down. Yasir, on the other hand, is really low, trying to heal up the zone. Might just take him, but then Prison is the one who takes him back to lobby, with Baraka retreating, not even close to where his teammates are as of now. And that means RW has already lost 3 players in their team. LTD has lost 1, that is Russian. EXE and TYC. Okay. Excuse me. So TYC Mood has been taken back to lobby. TYC Smith has also been taken back to lobby. TYC Butcher is down. So this is a fight happening on the other side of the bridge. There is also another fight happening on the bridge that is leading to military base. This is the bridge in Novo. We have TYC already having 3 of their players almost taken back to lobby because Butcher is still knocked. EXE Skr has just gotten the revive happening here. But then TYC player, the last player, has decided to retreat completely. That is a TYC Costa. He's actually getting some good amount of damage. 1 HP XDR. Currently in a fight against I8. LTD and Rec having their fight on the other side of the bridge. I'm just going to go there real quick because we have third-party fights almost happening because Gap is here. Rec team have been taken back to lobby. GG's to you, Rec. Rec is having a hard time a little tonight. Rec Tessa receiving some damage, getting spiky there with a nade. 1000 IQ from Tessa, and we have a Thirst with a Shore. Sorry, I had to do that. It'll end in tears. Fights Zaleoni Kali. Def. RW Baraka has been taken back to lobby. GG's. So let's just check on Tessa here. His teammates have been taken back to lobby, but luckily for him, he has been able to get some sort of revenge happening because he got LTD Spiky taking him back to lobby. It was actually a knock and an immediate Thirst. So GG's on that. Team Execute now in another fight. EXE player Excommunicado is not. Let's see what they're up to. This is still at the bridge because 1 HP was just next to them. Excommunicado is down. BPX also losing some of the players. 1 HP. Seems like Frozen is scouting just next to his teammates. He's getting the scouting happening. 1 HP player Itachi has decided to retreat because you can see they have 2 players knocked and thirsted, and then 1 HP Enet is knocked, leaving just Itachi as the only one standing from their team. Let's have a look at NGX. NGX Kelly is down. NGX Kelly. NGX getting pushed here. We can see shotguns being held, and the players there have been taken back to lobby. Good cover there from NGX. Just in front of them, they still have Rec Tessa. I don't know how LTD has not been able to push on Tessa, seeing that he was the only one here fighting against their teammate. But it happened. So LTD Smokey has been able to get enough good cover fire from Giat. So Giat is back with a good play, trying to get some nades, flying in to where we have LTD Smokey. Still no knock yet, but he's still cooking up some nades. But is it a Kobe? Almost. It is a Kobe. Good stuff there, Giat, for that nade. Nice one. We love to see it. We definitely love to see that. I'm checking on another team. There's actually another team passing by. Vita Zaleo, but there's Taki jokes. Vita Zaleo, what? Rek Tessa, what? Tessa umejidrownisha. Wallahi Yorgi. NGX Kome coming closer. So NGX is trying to cross this bridge, seeing how the zone is shifting. The zone is going towards military base. So every single team that is not across the zone might just have to swim their way to the zone, because we have solo esports players holding that other side of the bridge and you cannot cross. Gap might just have to find a way of doing this. They can see the NGX players swimming beneath them, but they can do nothing about that. They just need to find them. If they do, then they stand a chance of getting at least those kills on them. Solo esports also needs to be careful, to be honest. If you're holding the bridge, something can happen. A team can come behind you. So a lot can happen. Solo esports player fire almost spotted the GPG player. I don't know why he shifted, but it seems like he's looking for the NGX player who made it just almost across the bridge, the water, sorry. Question is, will he make it till the end? Mingi sema nauza paka hakuna mtu anachukua. 4PF. Let's look at 4PF. NGX, Kome, and GPG Joker. Nade being cooked by 4PF Judas. Is it a Kobe? Is it a Kobe? Yes, it is. Okay, Thastin his knock. So the Knights are just here where we have the 4PF team. Judas being the only one closer to them with the teammate Habibi. Nades are still flying in, but are we going to see a Kobe, Judas? Judas and earphones. But yeah, let's just go back to the bridge, because it seems like Team Gap and Solo Esports are in it to fight. One of the players from, actually not even one of the players has already been tasted from Team Gap, that is Lucifer. Joker is also knocked. Solo Esports is really making it hard for them. Fallen is also down. A lot is happening. Get Pounder still getting those nodes and nades are flying in, almost getting the players from Solo Esports. But then again, he is not the only one who has a lot to do for Solo. They need to get the revive happening. Joker getting revived there, but Get Pounder. NGX told me NGX. Oh, NGX actually made it across the bridge. Okay, that's good. Solo Esports player Hades cooking up a nade. Is it a Kobe, Hades? NGX coming from the back, good reflex. 6 to 9 is still around. He has been taken back to lobby. So Solo Esports, GPG, NGX, they have a lot to do before they cross this bridge. And if this zone decides to shift, because it already has, they will be forced to go towards the zone. For Valhalla, they have been playing a slow game. They have not been engaging in fights that much. You can see they're still moving around the map, flanking around, not engaging at all. So watch it, one. This might just be the it game for them. It game. GPG has 3 players. Joker, 6 to 9, and Get. A second. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. Okay, so tables have turned. GPG is the team that has gone back to lobby. NGX Kome, been inside this zone, has just taken the last player from Solo Esports back to lobby. Imagine having all that fight done only to be taken by a player that is just ahead of you guys. They streamed to the zone. He made it to the zone. I said if you're playing at the bridge, things happen. You might have someone just behind you because they made it on time, or you were distracted during your fight and they just got there and you were not able to see them. So NGX trying to make it to the zone. We have 10 teams still remaining. A stage 3 of the zone heading towards stage 4. The zone might become even more damaging for the people who are not yet in zone. They might have a hard time making it to the zone with a lot of healing that is supposed to happen, especially for NP here. Prison is really low. I don't know if he has enough meds, but if he doesn't, I don't think he'll be able to make it to the zone. Thala Esports player No Soul changing his mind on the fight and going towards the zone. That is probably the best strategy as of now. So GG's. 4PF here. Hey, 4PF, they literally swimmed across the ocean, wakafika zone. Hey, patience, my friends, patience. Valhalla just minding their own business. We don't have a lot of fights happening on their end. They're not an aggressive team compared to every other team. They're aggressive, we know they are. They can get aggressive. So it's more of a 50-50 on Valhalla's side. TYC Costa, last player from TYC, has been taken back to lobby. And now for this zone, excuse me, is a matter of positioning. Let's have a look at the zone there. It's closing in. Team Execute is already in the zone. Thala Esports, no pressure. They need to find a way of making it to the zone. NP Prison has no meds. The zone is at stage 4. It is becoming intense by the minute, but Demon King and the rest of the players from NP have made it to the zone. 4PF is still at the same place that we left them. Valhalla holding a compound, not even in zone. We left them there. The building that is usually on top of the hill, where they have the aerial view of everyone, but unfortunately for them, it is not even in zone. NGX Kome picking up a very safe spot for him, but he has been spotted by Valhalla and the guy is in lobby. EXE player Ray and a chill Komaji. 4PF players are just next to him. I don't know if they can see him. They should probably look on the other side of the game because they're looking on one side. They need to look at the back. There is someone at the back. 4PF, they need to focus on every single side of the game. Anyone can come from anywhere. They can be in front of you, behind you, on your side. You just have to be alert kidogo. Okay, just a little bit alert. Let's see. 4PF, how is 4PF not checking on their back, man? Aje sasa. 4PF, why? Why? Why are you like this? Why are you like this? Why? Let me check on another team. I've really waited on them to see if they're going to see anything on their back, but they haven't, so no pressure. Finally getting some fight happening. Excommunicado getting mollied and tasted by TK Steno. Okay, Steno. EXE Frozen just getting closer to his teammates. So TK is at the edge of the bridge here. Steno might be spotted with where he is as of now, seeing that Frozen has already made it to the zone. Thala Esports player No Soul and Thala Esports player Thala are just next to where we have Team Execute just behind them, and we can see NP players creeping in behind Team Execute. So a lot of third-party fights might just happen here. Depending on where you are standing, you might just be hit by the element of surprise by any team. At this point, it's by any team. I can't say this team or that team. No. But let's go. Personally, mi mambo ya kutakuwa third party, I don't know where people get this patience, but mi kwangu ikujangi. Well, let's see how it goes. Thala still holding it here. Team EXE holding the same place. This is awesome. Sijui nani atashinda. Vile kunaenda, I don't know who's going to take the win. Kuongea ukweli. I don't know how or I don't know where, but we'll see. Sorry about that. My sounds, come at the game has sound. I'm trying to tap on something, I cannot see the sound thing moving, but it's so Valhalla just coming in. They were quiet, they were not engaging in any fight. Viking and his teammates are low. EXE Frozen just above them. We are gonna see his POV. Frozen receiving some good amount of damage. He is low, and good stuff there from Frozen. He's actually very low. I don't know how he managed that knock on Viking, but that was really good coming from him. NP is yet to come behind EXE. They had every chance of having the upper hand when it comes to the fight against NP, as they were engaging in the fight against Valhalla, but unfortunately now they have been spotted, and now EXE will be on the alert for NP. The only person who cannot be seen right now is Thala Esports player Thala, who's a solo as of now. We have just 4 teams remaining. Team Execute, 4PF, and No Pressure. NP Stana. Oh my days. NP, we need to see a win either from Team Execute or Team No Pressure, because these guys, we know we have a lot of expectations for these two teams. Atam Semiaje, if you're watching these games, of course in your mind there are some teams you expect them to either have a lot of kills or get the wins happening because of their experience in the competitive side. But these games have been turning. We had BPX taking game 1. No one expected that. We had TYC taking game 2 again. No one expected that happening. And now we're in game 3. We have 4 teams remaining. NP, EXE, 4PF, and one of the players from Thala Esports, that is Thala. Love that win. Sometimes a lot of people are engaging in a fight, a lot of distractions, and then the solo that is not even on alert gets one of the players. EXE Skrr getting knocked. Frozen getting knocked. Thala is just behind them doing that thing. 4PF Nemesis also getting knocked. Thala has been spotted, taken back to lobby. NP Lost is also down. 4PF Gardner pale yako kazi. I cannot see Gardner commenting on the live, saying amepatana na campers, which is a good thing for him. NP Stana getting a knock on 4PF Judas. So okay, we still have 3 teams remaining. Team Execute, 4PF, and then NP. Habibi is really low. He does not have any meds. NP is on his right. He's just smoking up the place, trying to be safe. But then if NP spots him, this guy might be taken back to lobby. Gardner is having full HP there. Nade. Okay, these are just smokes. Prison has nades that he can use. Anyway, let me see. Probably he's trying to figure out some strategy there. But NP has 3 players. EXE has 2 players, I believe. Yes, it has 2 players. And then 4PF has 2 players. Beautiful nade from Habibi. But Ray's nade is a Kobe. Oh, it just missed him. Another one being cooked. Is it a Kobe? Yes, it is. We have a Kobe from Ray getting 4PF Habibi. Oh, that was good. That was good. So 4PF Gardner just holding on the left side or the right. I don't know where Stana is looking at, or not Stana, but Prison and Demon King. But they're just next to, Gardner is just next to them, and then EXE is still safe, still in the kill, not still in tasting their kill. Reina chilling in a vehicle. I told you, if you're fighting Team Execute, always look at the vehicle. This is a hack I'm giving you guys for free. You're fighting Team Execute, look at the vehicle. The team is next to you, but you cannot see. Stana with the nades and the mollies, trying to get EXE to exit their vehicle. They're just chilling. Yo, Garia Yaribiki. Nades flying in, nothing happening to Team Execute. Nothing is changing. Gardner has been spotted by Ray. And EXE is having a good time in this vehicle. Wow. Molly from Ray. 4PF Gardner getting him, and then now he's just cooking himself with his own Molly. Prison getting Ray and Skr all the way back to lobby, and now you have just 4PF Gardner versus NP getting pushed by Demon King. And game number 3 is done. We have new winners we're familiar with. Excuse me. But congratulations to you, No Pressure, for taking game number 3 home, and they did not take it home easily. They have 16 eliminations. 16. Coming in second, we have 4PF there with 5. Third, we have Team Execute with 14 eliminations. Fourth, we have Thala Esports 1. 5, I80. 6, Valhalla 1. 7, The Knights 1. 8, NGX 5. 9, 1HP 1. 10, TYC 0. 11, Solo Esports 5. 12, GPG 3. 13, Rec 2. 14, LTD 3. 15, BPX 1. 16, RW 0. Going a lot tonight. For the third game, we have NP Stana getting 8 defeats. Best companion with 1 rescue, EXE Ray. And then finisher with the final elimination using a DBS, none other than NP Demon King. Well, that has been it for game number 3. Congratulations to you again. No pressure for that win. We have seen nothing but good fights from every single team. And now we have just 3 more games to go, and then we can call it a night. Remember to do the usual like, subscribe, and share the live stream. I'll be seeing you guys in a few. BRB.
Just rather watch me fall from a quarter mile. I can see you at the call. Think about it, ring won't tell you what I saw. When you break it off, you'll see who had it all. You had it all. Can't fall asleep when you're counting stars. Got it together. Your mind can't sleep when you let it serve. Now you wanna see me fall from a quarter mile. I can see you at the call. Think about it, ring won't tell you what I saw. When you break it off, you'll see who had it all. You had it all. you break it off, you'll see who had it all. You had it all. You said you wanted to fall into oblivion. Forget about the world we're living in. Fall into oblivion, oblivion. I'm going in. Into oblivion. Into oblivion. Forget about the world we're living in. Fall into oblivion, I'm going in. You can't fall asleep when you're counting stars. Get it together. Your mind can't sleep when you let it serve. But now you wanna see me fall. From a quarter mile, I can see you at the call. Think about it, ring won't tell you what I saw. When you break it off, you'll see who had it all. You had it all.
Okay, we are back for game number 4. Poleni sana. Sikuwa nimeona majangu ilikuwa imeisha. But I'm back. And just to have a look at the flight path coming all the way from Stalberg going to military base. Seems like game 3 ni Erangel tena. Kama hujacheza Erangel ikakuja ikastick kwa mkono. Kwa akili sijui utaijulia wapi. But anyway. Let's see how it goes. Yeah, Demon King got the last kill last game with the DBS. So it was really a good show to see. So now we can see teams have gone to the usual landing spots. Rozok seems to be crowded. So let's just start watching on Rozok here. We have SG team. There's another team just floating right above them. Solo Esports players, that is 4PF, are the ones who are next to them. But Solo getting in a fight against I8. Boyka has been tested there. Sijui mwana Fola na anatembea na visu. But oh well. Labda ni skills zake. But let me just look at around Rozok. We have seen a couple of teams. We have Team Execute just inside Rozok. We had I think 4PF. Yeah, 4PF get into a fight against SG. They landed almost close to each other. 4PF Gardner getting knocked and casted immediately. Gardner manyalisema SG wanna camp. Sometimes, man, it happens, right? Tole sana, it actually happens. But there are 4PF Judas is taking the vehicle and probably changing his location, going towards Georgiapol. That is they're learning sports. They usually take that all the time. SG losing one of their players, that is Simba, and Power is now going towards where we have 4PF. I think he was trying to scout out, but he has decided to retreat. If he continued a little bit further, then chances are angewapata. Okay. I don't win. Let me check on them. Let me check. NGX, no one is around them. Hakuna Matata, they have been playing silent games. Sijui mbona. Tujana kucheza very aggressive, but they're usually there in Naya Poliana, so we have them still there. 1 HP XDR, ndio wenye sijuangi landing spots zao zinakuanga wapi, but it seems like TYC. Bro, I have like the wild cats in this world, the wildest. Hallelujah, sina face cam. Wow. Jehovah. Mtu ataziamini hiyo ni mimi nimepigwa kofi na paka. God damn it. Why? But I am back, and we had Thala Esports engaging in a fight against TYC. Ipaka sijui. Imechizi bro. Nimalize kujicheka juu hakuna venye. Nimefanya ile kitu na an animal. Imenipiga kofi kama binadamu. But Thala Esports already lost one of the players to TYC. I don't know how close they are to TYC, but it seems like one of them was taken by TYC. Taken back to lobby. Hey, J Hoover. LTD just next to where we have Team Gap. Joker trying to get some damage on LTD Russian there, but then Spiky with some damage on Joker as he retreats. So GG's. LTD, let me just have a look at what is happening here where we have LTD, Smokey healing up. Spiky has some sort of view on the team GPG players. GPG and LTD hawachanangi. I mean, when one person pushes this side, mwingine anafuata mwingine huko. Team Execute in a fight against Valhalla. I don't know what is going to happen here between GPG and LTD, but it seems like LTD were changing, then GPG sort of stopped them at their tracks. But let's go back to where we have Valhalla, because Makia just got a knock on EXE players, but then they have all been taken back to lobby. EXE almost lost even some of their teammates, because you can see they have only two that was still around. That is Excommunicado and Ray. They were the only ones still standing from their team. 1 HP XDR on the other hand, just moving out around. Pale Madara, just moving with the bicycle. BPX. Nalia kama mtoto na we ni mnyama. Umenipiga kofi. BPX has no one next to them. Let's have a look at I8. They lost one of their players, that is Boyka. The Knights and Solo Esports currently in a fight, so let's just watch them here and see how this plays out. Solo Esports are actually still around. The Knights went directly, and they have one player already knocked. For Solo Esports, they have two players down. Hero here did a really good job, already has a knock on Solo Esports player. Another third knock by TK player, Hero. And now Fallen is just trying to get a push. Don't tell me they're getting wiped by one guy. Fallen is low, and just like that, Solo Esports have been taken back to lobby. Team Execute third party in this fight. Already some damage been registered on the players here from TK. EXE is really trying to get these kills. Lakini nimepigwa kofi aje na paka jamini. Ai. Sawa tu. So, EXE Hakika umefika kwa live nikifanywa hivyo. I'm so sorry. Let's just have a look at Team LTD, because GPG has already been able to take one of their players back to lobby, that is Russian. And as of now, LTD is really struggling. You can see they don't have meds. Smokey was retreating. He did not have anything to boost his HP, and he has been knocked, almost taken back to lobby at this point. Spiky, on the other hand, trying to get some cover fire on GPG to avoid the thirst from happening, but Smokey, unfortunately, is already back to lobby. LTD with one is retreating. Probably a good strategy as of now, that they're losing their teammates to GPG. That might just be the best thing to do as of now. Might just be the best thing. All right, so let me just move around. NP, GPG is really scouting out LTD, so nothing can happen as of now, seeing that the LTD players have really kept it calm. EXE with a knock there on RW. Hey, RW amenyamaza. RW neke, kareke. Why are you not doing your thing? But BPX and NGX, let me see. I cannot tap this. Mutalindanganya unaweza tap kill feed. What lie? You're a liar. So, Hakuna Matata in the night, also in a fight. TK just finished the fight earlier against Solo Esports, but now BPX here getting forced to have a fight against NGX. Gyarados trying to get a push there, coming from the back, and then we have NGX busy, getting taken also back to lobby with Tommy, getting a push happening. He is down. Good stuff there, Gyarados. At least hatutasikia complain hapa na pale kidogo. Jia Kamburas, because they did not have to fight a camper. Let's have a look at Hakuna Matata. Why will I get slapped by a cat? GPG Joker. Oh, Spiky on the what? Spiky is working overnight because he just got the players from GPG, 2 of them back to lobby, and now we have just Get Pounder and GPG 629 as the only one remaining after Spiky took 2 of their players back to lobby. Hey, Spiky, how did we miss that fight, to be honest? How did you miss Spiky getting those 2 players from GPG? How did you miss that? Because from Tessa. Where is Tessa? Let me look at Tessa. Okay, the game looking simple, nothing happening yet. For our teams now getting forced to go towards the zone. So let's see how this plays out. Yeah. Forgive my sister. Kama mnanisikia, that is. So SG, nothing happening on their end, but they have 4PF team just close to them, not as close, but they're almost at the same perimeter. So probably we might see a fight between SG and 4PF. Let's look at Thala Esports, also next to Hospital, not that far from where we have the 4PF team. Excuse me. 1 HP Madara, he's alone, and the players from Thala Esports are just next to him. So I'm going to expect also fights happening here between these 2 teams. LTD Spiky and his teammates are still outside the zone, maybe trying to look for some meds. LTD with 1 still retreating, but unfortunately for LTD, they just lost 2 of their players. Same to GPG, they did not go easy. They left GPG dented with also 2 players down. The only player we saw there next to Thala Esports has already been knocked. The teammates are not that close, so hakuna kitu angemfanyia other than just let him get taken back to lobby by Thala Esports team. LTD with 1. I really want to see how this fight will end, because for the previous game, GPG got their fights. Got to win the fight against LTD. But this time, will it be LTD taking GPG, or will it still be the same thing as GPG taking LTD? Acha tuone. We'll keep a lookout on them just to see how this plays out. Team Execute players are still roaming around and looking for some kills. There's a team just on their right, that is the Hakuna Matata squad, and they have come close to them. We can see they have decided to stop here, trying to get a scope on HM Psycho. He is damaged. Of course, he's going to get knocked. They're trying to get the thirst happening here. EXE Ray with the flank. The man with the vehicle, Asikai Kandeno Nagari. If he sits next to you, just know he's there inside the vehicle. TYC also in a fight against No Pressure. Mood getting knocked by Prison. And we have Team Execute getting a push on Hakuna Matata players. Kariski getting spotted by Ray. Good spray. We need to see something happening. Keys is knocked. Let's have a view of what HM can see. HM5 should probably try and get some cover on his teammates, because things are not looking safe for them at all, because EXE is now here. The whole team is in the building. Ex-player Frozen is already here, close to them, like really, really close. Kariski down. Frozen trying to get a push happening here with the DBS. For the players that are good at using the DBS, if you can use it, use it. That's one crazy gun. If you can use it, use it. Rec team also in a fight. How is HM5 not on fire? Huh? He is not burning. I guess we found ourselves a best place to stay. And the Kobe, and the guy has been taken back to lobby. Good stuff there from Team Execute. Let's just go where we have the Rec team, because there is a fight happening where they are right now. Rec Tessa getting knocked there by Sarah. SG Sarah, he's the only one down from his team. This is the building we saw Tessa doing an actual clutch before. Excuse me. So 4PF should be careful, because Tessa Kiamushwa, this is his home. This building, Tessa knows it like the back of his hand. Kabisa, kabisa. Okay. I8, NP, also in a fight. Let me just fix this. We have a knock there. Habibi with a knock. Molly setting the guy on fire from Rekemo. The only person remaining right now is 4PF Judas. Remember, he can easily get a knock just by throwing a nade. Sijui mbona hajarusha nade, but a nade might just save him at this point. But acha tuone. He's going for the revive there on his knocked teammate. Habibi is getting revived. A push is happening. He's holding the S12K. A very dangerous gun. Same to the DBS. Although pale kidogo DBS. Wah! DBS is just a gun that you don't want to have a guy using it to push you. It is very dangerous. It is a very dangerous gun. Judas. Oh, I thought it was a nade. What is not happening here? Oh, a nice nade there from Rec. But unfortunately, Nonok has been registered. Rec, everyone getting SG Sarah. Seems like there's another team just next to them. That is SG. Not even that far. And this is the building I thought that they were in. Because there's a building we know where Rec Tessa got an actual clutch. Okay, Judas, your teammate has already 2 knocks. Third knock. Rec. Oh, Rec is getting destroyed by 4PF. Oh my days. Rec is getting destroyed by 4PF. I8 is also losing their players to Team Execute. But it seems like Rec squad has been wiped by the 4PF team. What a night. What a fight. EXE players are just getting themselves a good amount of kills here as they move around. No pressure. NP is also here. NP, Stana, and his teammates, they have also finished a fight here. Not really, because one player from I8 is still around, that is Sultan. So that means they didn't really get a wipe on the I8 team. SG, as they were looking at the fight that was happening against 4PF, they didn't really engage. TK player just passing by where we have Judas. Good spray from Judas. And Ellen Star is down. Good stuff, Judas. So SG is just waiting on 4PF to make a mistake. They can make a mistake, lakini sidhani sahi. With how vidole zishakuwa moto. We're in game 4. We have 2 more games to go. I think now the skills, the IQ is all set. And the last 2 games will have people using more IQ and more impressive gameplays from everyone else. EXE player Excommunicado moving around with the buggy. Probably he is the scout, trying to see where everyone else is, and we have a team creeping in, and that is Team No Pressure. Finally, we have the fight there from EXE and No Pressure. Ray getting knocked there, and some damage from Skrr, but we did not see any knock being registered yet. NP is really going to make it hard for EXE at this point. So both teams need to figure out how they're going to be even better against the other. Acha tuangalie 1 HP XDR and Gyat. EXE, here we are. EXE is Krrr. So EXE has 3 players, NP also has 3 players. Demon King is still down. EXE players coming for the Thirst. And yes, Demon King has been taken back to lobby. Now NP is getting pressured, okay? EXE is moving around with the vehicles, just distracting them, making them not have an exact idea on who to fire at. Which is fine, by the way. I hope you're taking notes. Because what EXE is doing is actually very smart. Very, very smart. So we are in stage 4 of the zone, okay? We are in stage 4 and this is how small the zone is. The only team that is in zone, completely in zone, is BPX. For every other team, they have to go towards them. They really need to work it so that they can be in zone with them. LTD getting spotted by EXE. Finally, Cloudy, your fight, the one that you were asking for, is here. We have NP, we have Team Execute, and we have LTD. 3 alpha teams in the same place. We don't know if it's going to be LTD taking it home. Is it going to be EXE taking it home? Or is it going to be No Pressure winning this fight? Because these 3 teams are still around. Excommunicado cooking up a nade. Is it a Kobe Communicado? Is it well cooked? Nice damage. Still not a Kobe. Cook up another nade. Let's use our earphones, my people. We have a Kobe coming in, and it is a Kobe. Wraith 1 is down. Excommunicado cooking up the second nade. Is it a Kobe? Is it a Kobe? Oof. Spiky getting the Kobe on him. Spiky returning the same nade back to Excommunicado. Spiky changing his location, holding the DBS, throwing a molly in. Skrrr coming in with a push, holding the DBS. Woo! Look at Spiky's HP. Skrrr is down. Look at that HP. He just started frozen trying to get a push. Spiky is really low and the guy has been taken back to lobby. But good play there coming from Spiky. That was a good close combat. That was an actual 1v1. NP and RW. NP is still around. NP Stana getting some knocks here. Yasir is down. Thala Esports player Thala has been taken back to lobby. Let's check on RW here. They have Yasir and Baraka. Baraka is the only one standing. BPX taking him back to lobby just like that. So GG's. Let's have a look at another team. BPX is still holding it tight. NP Stana getting knocked by BPX Malefic. Let me look here. So from the fight that we wanted, LTD, EXE. What just happened there, Jod? What just happened? 1 HP Finn getting EXE player frozen all the way back to lobby. NP now is the only one standing after we wanted a fight between NP, LTD, and Team Execute. Now we have just 5 teams still standing. That is No Pressure, BPX, 4PF, 1 HP XDR, and then SG as the only ones remaining in this game number 4. Wow! But that was your shotguns. The shotgun fight between Spiky and Skrrr was really nice. Hey, Apple, that was unexpected. Really unexpected. So the zone is closing in. Again, BPX is the team that is holding the zone. NP Stana is down again. He has been knocked a couple of times, if I'm not wrong. And the bleeding out level is really high right now for him. You can see how much he's bleeding out. Prison, on the other hand, might not just make it to the zone because of BPX. They're waiting on him. They're not going to let this guy make it to the zone. 1 HP XDR players are also waiting on them. Prison has been spotted and they have been taken back to lobby. 4PF landing just in front of 1 HP players. Judd with a knock on Habibi, leaving just 1 guy remaining. That is Judas, and he has nothing to do other than engage in this fight. Oh. 1 HP XDR, okay. And now we have just 2 teams remaining. That is 1 HP XDR and none other than BPX, winners of game number 1. We are in game number 4. Sijui kama ni 1 HP wataichukua ama ni BPX. But as of now, with the numbers, BPX has 2 players, 1HP XDR has 3 players. So we can say numbers wise, 1HP is higher than BPX, but past that, it is all about skills. Hapo hata hatuwezi sema, it is just skills. Nothing but skills. Nade been cooked by Jord. Okay, BPX Guerreros getting tapped. Niliwaambia the foreheads needs to stay down, guys. The foreheads need to stay down. Ama tukila saa mtashindwa mnapigwa vichwa. Because, oh, Itachi finally with the push. It's the DBS. It's time for the DBS. Do you know what time it is? DBS time. And just like that, game number 4 is done because of the DBS. Well, that is it for game number 4. We have new winners again. Tonight has just been a very surprising night. We have had different teams winning these games. For game number 4, our winners are 1 HP and they have a total of 9 eliminations. Coming in second, we have BPX with 5 eliminations. Third, we have 4PF with 8. 4, we have SG with 1. 5, no pressure. 10, 6, team executes. I need to count, man. 14 eliminations, 7 I80, 8 RW0, 9 Thala Esports 1, 10 LTD 5, 11 Gap 2, 12 TK3, 13 Rec 1, 14 NGX 0, 15 HM1, 16 TYC 2, 17 Solo Esports 2, and then 18 we have Valhalla with just 0 eliminations. Going all out for the 4th game. You have NP Prison with 6 defeats, Best Companion with 2 rescues, Rec Zeno, and then finisher with the final elimination, 1 HP player Itachi with a beautiful DBS kill. Well, that has been it for game number 4. Thank you so much for everyone who's watching it throughout the live. This is the Kenya PUBG Mobile League Season 7, and we are in game number 4 that has just ended a few minutes ago. We are going to game number 5 and we are just getting started. Just get your water, wash your face if you have to, and let's continue the games. BRB.
Just rather watch me fall from a quarter mile. I can see you at the call. Think about it, ring won't tell you what I saw. When you break it off, you'll see who had it all. You had it stars, got it together. You're my you what I saw. When you break it up, you'll see who had it all. You had it all. You said you wanted to fall into oblivion. Forget about the world we're living in. Fall into oblivion, oblivion. I'm going in. Fall into oblivion. Fall into oblivion. Forget about the world we're living in. Fall into oblivion, I'm going in. I'm going in. When the lights go down, I've seen hell in you, but you don't care, no, you don't care, no. You just rather watch me fall from a quarter mile. I can see you at the call. Think about it, ring won't tell you what I saw. When you break it off, you'll see who had it all. You had it all. You said you wanted to fall into oblivion. Forget about the world.
When the chemicals burn, see the bubbles and smoke. Yes, that's why they call me so fanatical. So pull up a seat, 'cause the tables have turned. Fully loaded pistol, bang bang make you swerve. I'm the headline with my team. I'ma lead this pack of wolves. Do it big time on the front line. Wanna test me? Wish you would. Aim, shoot my shot. I lost my mind. Making the fog, winning it all. Taking whatever's in my sight. I'm coming through, ain't gonna ask for permission. When I'm speaking up, you better sit up and listen. Get out the way of a woman on a mission. I'm coming in vicious to handle my business. I'm coming through, ain't gonna ask for permission. Brought the reinforcements and some hot ammunition. I'm about to give you people something to witness. I'm coming in vicious to handle my business. If I was you, I'd clear the way. My arsenal came out to play. They said Amelia's about to break. Change the chemist to a sinner. What I invented made a winner. I'm coming through, ain't gonna ask for permission. When I'm speaking up, you better sit up and listen. Get out the way of a woman on a mission. I'm coming in vicious to handle my business. I'm coming through, ain't gonna ask for permission. Brought the reinforcements and some hot ammunition. I'm about
right. Sorry for the mix-up, my good people. Just one small error, but we are back. How is everyone feeling? We have one more game to go. This is our 5th game, and it's looking okay. This is Miramar. Let's just have a look at the flight path and see where it's taking us tonight. But just to see where people are going to land, Miramar is a very big map, but luckily we have 69 players in it, so we are definitely going to have a good amount of fight. Tungekuwa kidogo njo hapo kidogo kungekuwa na shida. No, ingekuwa akueleweki akusemezeki, yeah? But it's good that we are here, and I'm expecting to see teams put up their best. This is Miramar, 5th game of the night. We have 6 games for tonight. Even tomorrow, we're still going to have the same amount of games, 6 exact games. Now, what watajituma? They need to be amongst the top 10s to participate in the African local leagues. African leagues. But we have 3 teams going to where we have NP, we have SG, we have No Pressure, and we have another team that seems to be retreating, that is the Knights. They have changed their mind and have decided they're not going to engage in this fight. And we have our first knock of the game that is registered from Team Execute. Tumefika, tumewasili. Let's see what is happening here. Team Execute having a fight against 1HP XDR, EXE player Ray going for the push, switching to the FPP. Let's see if this works out for him. But he's definitely going for that push, going towards 1HP XDR's knock. Itachi is still down. 1HP player Finn is waiting on Ray to make a push. He's preparing. Okay, nice play there from Ray. He anticipated that. I believe he had him with the earphones. And he's going for that push on 1HP player Finn, who is waiting on him. And the players from EXE are closing in. An excommunicado with a knock, but 1HP player Jod getting a knock on him as he was getting a push. Good cover from Skr, getting that knock immediately, and only one guy remaining. That is Enet. Nimekumbuka nikiko stream na Crowns and he was saying, damn it. I was like, what? Hiyo ndio gani? Hizo ndio gani? What is damn it? Hadi nilikuwa namuuliza, but nikuzoea. Finn thirsted, Itachi thirsted, Jod thirsted, and now the only one remaining is Enet. This mic of mine seems to be sensitive tonight. It's banging the red things, showing red. Hot dog, diggity dog. EXE, I8 and RW in a fight. I don't know what Enet's strategy is, but let's just go where we have 2 teams, full teams engaging. Enet is now a solo, might just have a hard time there engaging against EXE. And it seems like RW have decided to retreat. They do not want to engage in that fight at all. So let's just go back to where we had Enet and see what his strategy is. Okay, Communicado with a push. Oh, he missed. His game even turned completely, and he faced the Mabatis. Oh my days. Yasir coming back, getting I8 player. Yasir getting knocked back there by Akbar. So RW is really getting a lot of pressure there from I8. TZ now retreating. They have only 2 players remaining since Yasir is down, has been tested, leaving just TZ and Baraka as the only one standing from their team. Just one, maybe it will work out. Okay, they have retreated. That is fine. Hot dog, diggity dog. Hot dog, diggity dog. So the same place where we had the first landing spots from NP. We still have NP, we have the Knights, and we still have SG Warriors. So up here, we must expect something happening from these guys. So let's wait and see. Is it going to be an actual fight, or is it just going to be a total of going back and forth from both teams? NP Demon King has received some amount of damage from SG. Let's just change this. NP lost his alone. Oh, Stunner with a knock, getting TK Hero. Let me just watch Stunner. He just got a knock. With his positioning, he can actually see them from above. getting some damage from Ellen. IGL, good knock there again from Stana. We have Prison and his teammates are lost, trying to get a push happening here. Stana, on the other hand, is trying to gather, to form up, sorry, on his teammates. Let's see. Hi. Wow. IGL is down. Steno and his teammates are still standing. They are not damaged. They're okay. Apart from Hero, he also received some damage. But all of them are seeming to be okay. And Stana is definitely going for that push. Let's see what happens here. Stana is not wasting or taking any chances. He's definitely going for that push on the players there from TK. Let's see how this plays out. Stana waiting on his teammates to get closer. We have pre-fires happening. A Molly on the stairs. Oh. Dorio. Let's look at Hero. Getting pushed. Ellen Star is down. Hero changing his location, just waiting on someone from NP to make a mistake, but you cannot see them from where you're standing. Hero still retreating, changing his location, but where he's going, there is a player from NP, that is Demon King. He's still receiving some backshot. Stana is down. What is not happening here? Hero getting the push. He has been preferred as he's getting the push and immediately thirsted. Well, that is what happens when you push bila kuangalia, or rather when you push and the players are just prepared. Steno trying to get a push. What? I'm afraid the same thing. What is this guy's name? Enet. Their guns ama ni screen ameshika and he just turned like ameangalia ukuta. I know that thing. Sometimes you panic, you're pushing, and then when you're trying to reflex fast, on a reflex hadi na ukuta. As in, it just becomes, it's just usually so weird. Kabisa. Now let me just check on another team. Solo Esports. We have 16 teams around, okay? First zone is closing in. NPSG. These players outside the zone. Hakuna Matata. Thala Esports. I8. RW. These teams are actually outside the zone and they should probably focus on getting to the zone at this point. Okay, I am fresh now. Taking some water. LTD is spotted by Solo Esports player, not you. Hey man, imekata. But LTD is just above where we have Solo Esports player Fallen. We've seen Fallen with some good play before, especially in Sanhok where we saw him getting good knocks using a shotgun. I don't know if you're going to see the same thing for game number 5, but labda to impress. So let's just give him his time. But ametonyesha he can do it. It's not the first time, and I'm putting my hopes on him. Labda to impress kidogo. Let me open this real quick. Needs to pause here. Okay, sawa. I'm all good. Valhalla and BPX. Let's go to Valhalla. Valhalla Viking Kane and his teammates seem to be engaging in a fight against BPX. We have seen BPX win game number 1. So, I mean, people are just winning fights. We did not expect them to win. And it's a good thing because that's what we want to see. It's the surprise that we want to see. We want to have teams challenging each other. We need to have better players for the Kenya PUBG Mobile Leagues. And that is exactly what is happening. Even as you go ahead and proceed to the top 10, and now you have to play against every other African country, we will just be there cheering on you guys as you continue representing the Kenyan flag in every way, online, whatever. You just do you. Thala Esports getting some damage on Valhalla Viking. He decides to change his location, of course. Who pushes Zivio too? Wanna move around, ukisikia some damage, don't even think twice. Just change your move. Change your position, don't go towards them. Viking with enough good stuff there. Good destruction from one of the teammates. And the Thala is down. Valhalla player Kane coming back with the vehicle. I would have, if I am the scout, I would have gone around just to see if there is something that can be done. Of course, not directly, but even just using the edges and getting towards them and seeing what is happening. Because Tala Esports player No Soul is finally here and he can get a revive happening on the teammates. So let's see what is going to happen on this other side. Buffalo is alone, but the Valhalla players are closing in and they want to have a push happening. Kane coming in with the vehicle. Are they going to push the players from Tala Esports? M249. Cook up a nade. Send a Kobe. Send a Kobe. We need Kobe's, man. I've not seen Kobe's mingi sana this game. I need Kobe's. You know, those satisfying ones that land on the enemy team's face. Oof. Good damage, Top. Oof. That was nice. Top's getting Valhalla player Chacha. Makia also coming closer. Viking was also not close. He's coming in. Cook up a nade and send it in. Impress us with your Kobe. Kane, let's go. No, that is not a Kobe. Prison, amejiangusha. Sad. But let's see how this plays out. Viking. Oh! Thala Esports player Thala is down. Chacha and Makia are still down. Top's here trying to get a push happening. Viking cannot see him and we might have a knock happening on Viking. He is down, leaving just one player from Valhalla. He is close. Tops might just be the one engaging in this fight right now. Nades flying in. King. Ooh, we have a knock. Of course, if you knock and you're alone, they usually try to get a second knock from King. Oh, nice. Let's go. He's really low though. He should probably heal up, then continue engaging in a fight. But we have seen him getting, back shots. Well. Niachie hapo. But that was good from you, King. That was really good play. NP engaging in a fight. And we have already a knock that has been registered on LTD player with 1. And the fight is just starting. LTD versus No Pressure. Let's go. NP Demon King coming in. Holding a Scar L. Okay, he's not holding the shotgun that he wanted to use. But Spiky Bars, they are getting spotted. Good damage on Demon King. Nice spray. LTD with 1 has been tested. LTD is somehow retreating, avoiding this fight at all costs. Russian, on the other hand, is really low. These guys do not have enough meds to engage in this fight. Smokey has only 1 med. Russian has 0 med. And for Spiky, what does Spiky have? Okay, they have some meds that they can distribute amongst themselves. But this is a good call, avoiding the fight. Team execute. Excommunicado. He is in an excommunicado. Excommunicado, he's here. We have 1 HP Boyka getting knocked. He is down, and 1-8 Sultan is also really low. Ray getting that knock, leaving just 2 players from I8. That is Akbar and Baker. He's coming just behind where we have Excommunicado. Will he be able to get the back shot? Because Excommunicado has really good earphones. We've seen him use them before. We've seen how he can follow the enemy player with just while cooking the nade. So when you're pushing from the back, what are the chances that he won't hear you? Okay, well, let's see. Excommunicado. Akbar has changed his location. Okay, he has changed his mind. Okay. Mm. 15 teams just remaining. This is actually expected. Hakuna Matata players Kariski is down and engaging in a fight against Tala Esports. Keys trying to get some damage on Buffalo here, as they are with No Soul at the same place. If he had a nade and he cooked it well, he might have a Kobe getting registered on Soul, but good damage there. Good damage on Soul. Keys stands a chance. If he sends in another nade, he might be able to get some damage happening on his enemy team, that is Tala Esports. But then again, he did not cook it on time. He's trying to cook up another one. Keys, will it work? Just close to him, and we have a Kobe there. Nice nade coming from you, Keys. 4PF there engaging in a fight against TYC. Same to Solo Esports in a fight against SG. Tala Esports player Buffalo cooking up a nade. Is it a Kobe? Keys, a nade flying towards you, but it is not a Kobe. But for Keys, he can also just try and pick up another nade, but he has been able to thrust the knock on Thala Esports player No Soul. Buffalo cooking up the second nade. Is it a Kobe, Buffalo? Yes, it is, and Keys is down. LTD and Team Gappa Gap. LTD and Team Gappa Gap. Let's go. So this is currently happening here, where we have the players from GPG are really pushing on LTD. LTD Rush and getting pushed by Joker, and that is it for LTD. They have been taken back to lobby by Team Gappa Gap. GG's. That is what we call a GG's. Solo Esports players losing in their fight against No Pressure. Already a number of them are down, leaving just one guy. Rek on the other hand has just third-partied GPG as they have finished their fight there. Hamo getting knocked by Joker. Stunner just flanking on Solo Esports player Leah. He's spotted, and Stunner is down. We might just have a task happening from Leah. But will it happen? The players from MP are coming closer. Lost with a good damage on Leah, and the guy has been taken back to lobby. Let's just go where we have GPG, because GPG and Rek are in a fight right now. Stunner has been taken back to lobby. They were not able to revive that knock from Solo Esports player Leah, but Rek team here was almost losing their teammates. We saw everyone getting knocked, but luckily for them, they got their revive, and now everyone is getting that flank. It just has to be perfect. It just has to be beautiful flank. Hey, gari ni smart bana. Tutafute pesa, tununue actual cars. This is a game like actual. Anyway, our time shall come, but not now. Yeah, let's see how this plays out for Rek team as they're trying to get a push here on GPG. Team Gappa Gap. GPG 69. Okay, the zone just closed in again. We have a lot of teams trying to get towards the zone. We are in stage 4. In the next 21 seconds, we need to have players moving towards the next zone. If you're not in zone, because if it closes, we go to stage 5, and stage 5 has a lot of damage on the players. If you do not have enough meds, you might just end up using all your meds, just moving from one zone to the other. Next to where we have a Rek squad, we have I8 team. They're 18. Lakini kuongea ukweli, where do people get their game names? Yeah? After see game names, team name. TYC coming closer to where we have I8. Baker getting pushed. TYC just exiting the vehicle. Next to him, Baker not moving, waiting for someone to push. And he has moved. He might just get hard. He has snaked. TYC is just outside. Let's see Baker's POV. This is interesting. He's the one snaking, holding a room. Rek taking NGX back to lobby. GG's to Rek squad. We love that. Oh, a push happening. Baker getting good damage, but good stuff there from Mood getting Baker, and that might just be a thirst happening immediately. I want to go where we have Rek squad, see what is happening. Akbar has also been taken back to lobby. Everyone cooking up nades, but they're not Kobe's. He on the other hand, for NP, they're actually Kobe's. We're just saying Kobe's. And we lost should be our grenadier for this season, man. Because every time this guy holds a nade, it's an actual task without missing. NP Prison getting a task on their knock. Hakuna Matata losing a whole squad to the zone. I said once this zone closes, if you do not have enough meds, your team might just lose this fight. 4PF Judas there. Performing, and they have taken TYC players back to lobby. Let's just have a view of this. Real quick, that leaves only 2 players from TYC. That is Mood and Costa. Okay, nothing is happening yet here. Rectors are getting knocked by NP. Lost using a shotgun, and Rek team really needs to find a way of how they're going to get the revive or even the push on NP, because they're reviving. Nice nade from Rek, everyone. Let's go. Rek Hemo needs to get that push happening, because your teammate just got good amounts of knocks, but no pressure, have been taken back to lobby by Rek. Aya, Giat Pounder with the last minute fight. Oh my god, as these guys are shifting to the next zone. Wow, that's crazy. Which song? I don't remember singing any song now. Which song now? Giat Pounder. He giat it. GPG and team execute. GPG and team execute. Get Pounder getting pushed because 4PF is just next to where they are, same to TYC. But Team Execute here had one of the players knocked. TYC moved with a knock on 4PF Judas. EXE Swash. Swashy siniwa strike. Anyway, I'm going to go back to where we have our 4PF. 4PF getting to see TYC just passing by with a buggy. Good damage, Habibi. Good damage, and Costa is down. Nice knock there from 4PF. But they need to move towards the zone. Otherwise, their zone might just be their downfall. TYC Costa has been taken back to lobby. GG's. But TYC Mood is already in zone. Let's watch him. He actually is. He's the only one remaining from TYC, and he needs to find a way of surviving because the zone is closing in, and he's the only one remaining from his team. Where he's passing by right now, the RW teammates are just next to him, and they might be able to get some sort of damage on him. Yes, they have Baraka taking that kill on TYC. GG's to you, Baraka. Good stuff, good stuff. 4PF Nemesis down. Geared Pounder still at it. This guy, man, it's the name. I'm telling you, it's the name. The name are coming with the skills. He's geared and he's pounding. Yeah, he's geared in everything. But yeah, it's a nice name. I like it. He has been the one dominating, by the way. He has been getting a good amount of kills. EX is getting knocked by GPG 629. What is gonna happen here? What is not happening here? Get Pounder going closer to where we have Team Execute, holding the UMP, getting a push, and he has been taken back to lobby. He pushed alone too soon, did not assess the situation, and the guy has been taken back to lobby. Habibi is low. 629 should really get a push happening there because this guy is definitely low. Nate getting cooked. Is it a Kobe? Joker getting Nemesis. Nice nade. He didn't get a knock, but the damage was really good, and that made it easy to get a knock happening here. Gardner getting pushed. Another nade, 629. RWT's in lobby, same to Baraka. Cook up that nade. Good earphones. Oh, so close. 629 receiving also some sort of damage, and they are down. Hakuna Matata player 5 coming from the back, getting one of the GPG players. My friend. Oh, it is happening. You do it, they do it to you. It is a back-to-back sort of karma thing. But yo, GPG is having a hard time seeing all these teams that are trying to make it hard for them to survive. But then luckily for them, actually, they did survive all those fights. Third party from HM, they survived that. A wreck team just in front of them, they survived that. And now they have to engage in a fight against Team Execute. Will it work? Did that nade just fly in and get a knock? Explain. That is too good. Joker is low. Man is going to get cooked. And that is it for Team GPG. Game number 5 is officially done. And we have the winners for game number 5. And that is Team Execute getting nothing but 16 eliminations. Coming in second, we have GPG with 6 eliminations. Third, Hakuna Matata 3, 4 4PF 3, 5 RW1, 6 TYC 3, 7 Rec 6, 8 No Pressure, 11 9 BPX 0, 10 1 8 2 11 NGX 0, 12 SG 0, 13 Solo Esports 0, 14 Thala Esports 4. What? This is Solo Esports 0. Solo Esports 3, Thala Esports 4, LTD 0, 16 Valhalla 3, 17 TK 0, and then 18 1 HP XTR 0. Going all out with 6 defeats. We have EXE Ray, best companion with 3 rescues, Thala Esports player No Soul, and then finisher with the final elimination, EXE Ray. Well, that has been it for game number 5. We have one more game to go, and then we can call it a night. Of course, do not go anywhere. Do the usual. Make sure you like, subscribe, and share the live stream. I'll be seeing you guys in a few. BRB.
I'm going in. tell you what I saw. When you break it off, you'll see who had it all. You had it all. You said you wanted to fall into oblivion. Forget about the world we're living in. Fall into oblivion, oblivion. I'm going in. Into oblivion. Into oblivion. Forget about the world we're living in. Fall into oblivion, I'm going in. You can't fall asleep when you're counting stars. Get it together. Your mind can't sleep when you let it serve. And now you wanna see me fall. From a quarter mile, I can see you at the call. Think about it, ring will tell you what I saw. When you break it off, you'll see who had it all. You had it all. You said you wanted to fall into oblivion. Forget about the world we're living in. Fall into oblivion, I'm going in. Into oblivion. Into oblivion. Forget about the world we're living in. Fall into oblivion, I'm going in. I'm going in. When the lights go down, I've seen hell in you, but you don't care, no, you don't care, no. You just rather watch me fall. From a quarter mile, I can see you at the call. Think about it, ring won't tell you what I saw. When you break it off, you'll see who had it all. You had it all. You said you wanted to fall into oblivion. Forget about the world we're living in. Fall into oblivion. can't fall asleep when you're counting stars. Get it together. Your mind can't sleep when you let it serve. But now you wanna see me fall. From a quarter mile, I can see you at the call. Think about it, ring won't tell you what I saw. When you break it up, you'll see who had it all. You had it all. You said you wanted to fall into oblivion. Forget about the world we're living in.
All right, we have made it to our last game of the night, and that is Sanhok. Poleni, we have made it to the last game of the night. Game 6 out of 6, so congratulations to every team that has played. From game 1 to game 6, it is not an easy thing to do, so congratulations on that. And we are in Sanhok, flight path coming from Mong Nai all the way to Sami, and we can see the teams are exiting the plane. Mi nataka tu kuona vita. Sanhok is a map where we can see fights as soon as people land. We are in Paradise Resort because we can see 2 teams landing there, not even Paradise. Boot camp. We have NP and we have GPG. Seems like Team Execute is no longer landing in boot camp. I think nilichoma nikisema hiyo ni landing spot yao, but I believe that it was their usual landing spot. To be honest, they have been landing there for the longest time possible. But just for this game, we don't have them around. We have just GPG and no pressure as the teams having landed here. Let's look at our GPG and what they're up to. They're just waiting on the players on NP. Thala Esports getting a knock on Valhalla, Rec, and NGX. Okay, RW and I8. So I want to check on fights I haven't watched before. So I'm going to check on I8 for like a few to see what they're up to here with RW. They have already, 1 player has been taken back to lobby by Real Warriors. And now that leaves just 2 players from I8. Excuse me. Versus the 4 players from RW. Yes, you're getting knocked and tasted immediately. Oh, that was too fast. TK and 4PF also in a fight. This is Sanhok. Of course, kila mtu ako kwa vita sahi. I'll just try and navigate as much as I can. And the player there has been taken back to lobby, leaving just 1 person from TK, that is IGL. I think they did not join on time. And the game started when they were only a duo. That is quite unfortunate. All I can advise you guys is tell your teammates to keep time. That's all I can ask you to do. Tell your teammates to keep time. Because if they don't, then you're just missing out. You are missing out. 4PF Gardner here. Acha tuone, 60 players, 17 teams. People are not even close to each other that much. But NP getting a knock. This means it's getting heated in boot camp. Demon King already with a knock there. Getting one of the players from GPG. Rec and TYC also in a fight. Demon King and his teammates should really get that push happening. What? Nice pre-fire from Lucifer getting a knock on NP. Hey, Lucifer. We've seen... I see that... okay. When he was in N8, they'd called him Lucy. And Lucy is actually a good player, to be honest, with how he tackles fights. He's really good with his fights, so we have to give him that. I want to check on TYC because it seems like Rec is having that fight. Costa getting Tessa. Let me just check on Costa. They already have a knock on Tessa, and he has been taken back to lobby. Tessa, squeezing in nini. Kunywa uji power. If you need energy, kunywa uji power, alright? Rec Zeno has been knocked already. I don't think he can be revived with how far everyone is. They are really losing their teammates. You can see the only one that is remaining is Rec Hemo, and he is disconnected. For Rec team, that might just be it. Let's have a look at Thala Esports here. They're making it hard for Valhalla players. They're getting these knocks and tasks immediately. Rec squads are losing also their players. And we have Makia and Viking as the only ones remaining from Team Valhalla. A push happening. Oh, Okay. Let me have a better view of this. Tops waiting on someone. Nice DBS. Oh my god, the DBS. Thala Esports player, no soul, also engaging in a fight, and seems like Thala was taken back to lobby. Tops potato in the DBS shots. Oh, nice, but unfortunately he is just potato in those shots. Makia really needs to find a way of surviving this, because a DBS is a dangerous gun to fight against, especially if the person is good at using it. But hapo kidogo hapo ndani, yo, total darkness. Hey, that was too much potato. Yani, he had the time of dancing around Makia. Makia could dance around. No soul. Oh, nice on no soul. LTD and no pressure in a fight. Moving there real quick because Lost is already knocked Demon King. LTD, wait, what? How did LTD get a knock on NP? A GPG Joker getting Starner. NP Demon King is also low. He's getting pushed. Oh, a lot is happening. Giat Pounder coming in with the back shots, getting Demon King. And the last players are Lost and Prison, and they're waiting on the GPG players to get a push happening, and then they can ruin their career. Look at those two guns. Zikopa moja. Siwaingi hapa tuone haki. I8 Akbar getting a knock on RW Criminal. Prison going up, waiting. We have a push happening. GPG has to just come in. Joker coming in. We have a fast knock there. Lucifer might just try to get in also. Prison and his teammate are really holding it here. GPG Joker has been tested. A nade flies in. Prison is down. Nice one. Let's go. Molly's flying in. Lost is really low. Giat. What? LTD? Oh my days, LTD. Where did LTD come from? Because they just joined the party and immediately took the last player of NP back to lobby. We have a fast knock. Lucifer getting tested, but we have a good cover. We have there one of the GPG players getting the players from LTD, and now that leaves only Spiky and Rithwan as the only one standing. Let's see their POV. But yo, bootcamp is getting heated. Vita Nitamu Ilivio Giat Pounder just thrusting those knocks on LTD. On Abdiz. Watu wa queer, mko hapo mnagojea results zenu. Ni UC mnataka. But actually it doesn't work like that. You have to have the most kills to get the UC. LTD Russian getting knocked by Giat Pounder. Knocking and thrusting immediately. Spiky getting pushed by 629. One knock. Unfortunately, Spiky is at number there, and the guy has been able to knock Spiky after he got one of the knocks. Giat Pounder getting pushed. What? Oh, I need to clip that. Man, I forgot to put on my... I told myself I'll be clipping lives, man. I need to be clipping these moments. Yo. Yes, you can download my lives after the stream, but this is too late to get a clip, man. Too late. Yeah. That was really good, man. That was good. We all saw that. What was that? I did not even see that shotgun, man. It's like he preferred the shotgun. Get what I'm saying? It was like a pre-fire on the shotgun. I just need to get the exact time. Ni sawa. Kesho I'll create vizuri. I can even create a highlight. Okay. But wow, I didn't see that, to be honest. I did not. Kabisa, I did not see it. But that was good. That was really, really good. I look for it and then create a highlight on it. That is what we call a pre-fire using a shotgun. That was a pre-fire. What? Too good to be true, no? Too good to be true. I did one thing. I reduced the live quality. GNet. So I'll just upgrade the net, I think tomorrow. Or tomorrow over the weekend. so that I can go back to my usual stream quality. This is not the usual one. You can it's just basic. Yenye the net can support, but I'll upgrade it because I need those highlights. Especially the one where we had Tessa doing a clutch. I'll create a highlight on that too. I'll create a couple of videos. I have seen a lot of clutches while live. Oh, I made it on time. 4PF Nemesis getting a knock. So only one player from Tala Esports will remain. That is No Soul. And he is not looking back. Kijana amekanyagia. Hakuna this. I will never say never. Hakuna kurudi nyuma. Hey. GG's. I am going to create highlights. Watu wamekuwa wakinibamba. Skills after skills bwana. Unajua, I was looking at 4PF and TYC. We also have SG here. We have SG, we have TYC, and we have 4PF. TYC Costa is down, but then 4PF has been knocked back. SG Ninja also getting knocked there by 4PF Judas. Let me just look at 4PF. They already have 2 players down. That is Nemesis and Habibi. Habibi has been tasted, taken back to lobby immediately. SG Ninja has also been tasted by Tala Esports player No Soul. Kills up and Equibiwa back to back. And it seems like LTD has encountered Team Execute. Leaving just one guy remaining, Spiky Buzz. Spiky is not going to engage in that fight. That is fine. That is strategy. C must. Okay. Let's look at SG. SG Power. SG Manual P. EXE and Hakuna Matata. Hakuna Matata. Lakini kwa HM kunayo. Tonight. I don't know what has happened to HM, but na leo ni Friday. Ama mko dunda, man. You know, HM actually can play really well. Like we saw that in the previous seasons. They can play really, really well. That's one thing I'm sure of. Psycho getting some damage on Excommunicado. Focusing on Ray. He should have focused on Excommunicado because Excommunicado was not even looking at him. Then he would have easily gotten that knock. But Hakuna Matata have been taken back to lobby by Team Execute. GG's. Let's check on another team. BPX. Just playing it calm. Hawana shida, hawana maneno. Maifanya leg do ukachoka hadi shingo. Okay, let me just move around, checking on every other team. 4PF Judas getting the last player from LTD, and that is LTD. Spiky all the way back to lobby. GG's. Let's move around. Let's move. Next to 4PF, you have SG. SG Simba with good damage there on 4PF Judas. We don't have a knock. Quite unfortunate. Let me just go there. Oh. 4PF Judas is down. 4PF Nemesis with the flank. Thala Esports player No Soul was a solo. Has been taken back to lobby by RW. You can see the SG players. And behind them, we have some of the 4PF players. Not behind them. Behind them, we have the I8. The I8 team. A 1 HP team. Which other team have I seen behind them? Let me confirm. SG. SG Simba. Lakini saa zingine vitu zenye watu hufanya kusurvive kwa games na kuanga. Wow. Have you ever had to chill? I played SRG Screams na simu yangu ilikuwa ina overheat. So we happened to be in the same place as a lot of teams. Sanhok, yeah? Wajua, game yangu ili freeze. My teammates were taken back to lobby. Mimi nilikaa hapo nikiiba kills. Nilikuwa tu na freeze, napata watu wamenokiwa. Ai, sema hapa. lakini inakwanga like device man. Screams pia ni device. Mimi mambo ya skills sijui nini. Ai. Ukiwa hapo na ukiwa kwa screams naona device and then you're pushed by a team that has S24s and iPhones sijui what. My friend, uteke your simu kwa fridge utaamini. That thing is just stressful. But acha to 8 teams remaining. This is the last game of the night. TYC getting the last player from 1H. Not last player, but a knock and a thrust on 1HP XDR. Because I did not see the players from 1HP XDR getting knocked. Exactly. That is TYC Smith getting a knock and an immediate thrust on 1HP XDR. And just next to them, we have the solo esports players just moving around with the vehicles. Miss Sanhok, okay. Sanhok moving up with the vehicles makes sense. Wow. Snakes. You'll meet snakes with big heads. I don't want. A snake can bite you, man. Sanhok is a map I can never play. I avoid Sanhok at all costs. I cannot. You'll get stress. Umwa na kifua kushtuka. Not my cup of tea. So RW Criminal is down. He has been knocked. The teammates there should really get a way of reviving him. We need to have some smokes coming in, or even some cover fire of some sort, just to prevent their teammate from getting thirsted. TYC Smith getting one knock on the solo esports players. Let's just have a look at what is happening here. He's getting pushed, moving to the DBS. Oh, Fallen just taking him out with the DBS also, and TYC Smith has been taken back to lobby. AXE and BPX also encountering each other. We have a fight happening there. A nade has already been thrown. 2 players from BPX are knocked, and BPX have been taken back to lobby by Team Execute. The game is going faster than I expected because sijui watu wanapatana wapi, but a lot of fights are happening concurrently. RW also somehow still managing, still surviving, but their knocked teammate unfortunately cannot be revived, leaving just 2 players, that is TZ and Baraka. Nades flying in, but we need Kobe's. This is Sanhok. If you have a good nade, get yourself Kobe's and at least something to happen. By the way, playing these competitive games is very helpful. Let me tell you one thing. Ile siku utaenda competitively, physically, ask N8. It is not the same as playing online at home. You clench your behinds, you sweat, you're just everywhere because of the anxiety. If you've never played like that, you won't understand. Solo esports player getting knocked by 4PF Nemesis, that is Hades 8 IGL. Same to Gardner getting knocked. Solo esports players are just next to where we have 4PF, and the task has just taken place from Nemesis, and that's like that. 4PF have been taken back to lobby. We have just 6 teams remaining, and the fights are still continuing strong. TYC Mozart getting a knock on 1 HP player Murderer. He has to be careful because if he exposes even his bag, he might have someone taking him back to lobby immediately. Skrrr is down. Mohane K. Is it because whether siku yenye naeka watu kwa thumbnail, hiyo siku hao watu hapa. Daacha kuweka. Weka watu wengine. Neka Victor. TYC Mozart confirming the knock on SG. SG man will be coming in with a push going towards where we have TYC Mozart, and we have a 1v1 happening, and SG man Wopi has been taken back to lobby by Mozart. Nades flying in. We might just have a Kobe 1 HP Finn here trying to get a revive on his teammate Itachi. Let me check on him. RW Baraka is down. Solo esports players are trying to make it to the zone. The zone is shifting. You can see how the kills are getting confirmed. RW moving around with the vehicle, confirming the knocks there, but worst mistake is hitting your vehicle, and just like that you have exposed yourself to the enemy team. Na mmepeana kill ya bure. They have been taken back to lobby. Another team is in lobby, and now we have just 3 teams remaining. TYC Mozart getting solo esports player Leah with a nade. And the match has ended. Moz, why are you like this? Because Leah has just been taken back to lobby by a nade that Mozart had cooked up. I even saw that. So Leah should have seen it even before he went inside that room. But well, that is it for game number 6. And finally, Team Execute with the second win, getting nothing but 12 eliminations. Good stuff to you, Team Execute. Coming in second, we have Solo Esports with 6. Third, we have TYC 6. 4th 1 HP 0, 5 RW 6, 6 SG 3, 7 4 PF 4, 8 BPX 0, 9 TK 0, 10 Thala Esports 5, 11 LTD 5, 12 Hakuna Matata 0, 13 GPG 4, 14 Rec 2, 15 No Pressure 1, 16 I8 1, 17 Valhalla 1, and then 18 NGX 0. Going a lot with 4 defeats. We have Thala Esports player No Soul, Best Companion with 2 rescues, EXE Ray, and the finisher with the final elimination is none other than a nade that was left in the game by TIC Moser. Well, that has been it for tonight. That was a beautiful last game. Congratulations to every single team that has won, from BPX to TYC to No Pressure. Every team that has won, congratulations again. I'll be seeing you guys tomorrow, same time, same place. Remember to spread some love and come with a friend. Let's continue building the competitive side of PUBG Mobile in Kenya. I'll be seeing you tomorrow. Spread some love. Bye.